Yo, it's Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, this is Samir, the King of Black.
And welcome to another episode of the Angry Blerds podcast.
Where the nerds are black and the nerds are angry.
Why would you start moving shit as soon as we hit record?
Sorry, because I was worried about my mic not getting close enough to my mouth.
Shit was loud, and this is Samir, the King of Black.
My bad. I'm very. The snare is so important. You gotta have the snare, Bernard.
Well, you don't do music, and the only person who has ever picked up an instrument on this damn podcast is our guest. Ryean's back, y'all.
It's good to have her back.
Band.
I was in band for 6th grade and 9th grade, so screw you.
You's a damn lie. Can any of our friends? Can any of our friends actually, confirm this?
Ask Arsenio.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask him later.
I played the clarinet in high school.
Hey,
no flute playing ass.
No, that's not the flute. That's the clarinet.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, wind instrument playing ass. There, you happy? That's what I meant by flute.
Yeah, there you go. Also, what's wrong with the flute?
Getting your Michelle on from American Pie. This
Umbusher.
One time in band
The
camp?
embouchure is ass. That's what's wrong with flute.
All right, yeah, that I guess fine, but Bernard ain't talking about that.
I don't know. She just said a word that I don't know, so I'm gonna just shut up.
Mouth placement.
Okay.
It is. That's what turned me off of the flute because it is a lot of mouth notes. I don't like brass instruments at all. Yeah, that's why I don't like brass instruments either.
I played trumpet.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you have to look for it.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo.
It's true. If you got, I don't know how white folks with thin lips play brass instruments. You gotta have a good lip for it. I'm sorry.
All right. On that note, so we want to do a majority of our stories first. Why am I coughing all of a sudden?
You should not die.
Yeah, I mean, you should have heard me 3-4 weeks ago when I was trying to talk about Ranger Stop. Well, the episode after that, I was coughing up a lung. Or do we want to talk about the thing that, Ryean said, oh, I want to chime in on this. And that's Sony basically saying, hey, you might have bought some Warner Brothers shit on our PlayStation store, but guess what? You don't own it. Because here we go again.
Yeah.
So, as I said before,
yeah.
What are you talking about? It's not a console thing. It's a licensing thing. No, it's a licensing thing.
I know,
Samir,
but that's a console. Yeah, I know. Console problems. I know.
Samir, you can access the PlayStation Store on your computer. And it's not the PlayStation Store only. It's also the Sony Digital Store, sir. So, once again, it's not just a console thing.
Yeah, it is. That shit don't affect PC. With that being said, it does affect PC.
Shut up.
Pull stuff off Switch runs all the time. I'm just playing.
Yes.
And it is a problem.
And once again, this is why I've said time and time again, physical is king. That's why I got 2 bookshelves and counting of Blu-rays.
I am still not buying physical that much. No, I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, because you don't really buy physical of anything unless it's animated. You don't got a single live action Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, or nothing.
Correct.
Samir just be like, I'm going to sell the 7 Seas for all this.
With that being said, I have a extensive hard drive with saved media. That's my physical right there. It's saved on my hard drive.
Look, I'm just saying you ain't spend no money for it is what I'm saying.
Oh, well.
You can do both, Samir.
I do both. I've downloaded manga and bought them physically.
Samir, what was the last Blu-ray you bought?
Last Blu-ray, I think Evangelion. I bought like the special edition after the.
And how long ago was that?
Like last year.
Because on
actually, I got my eye on this special edition of Lotus War. I need to go and cop.
Well, you better do it. Because on Black Friday, I think I bought 5 Blu-rays. Oh, when we were talking about superhero movies last week, and we said DC only released 2 movies, we forgot all about Shazam and Blue Beetle.
Shazam was garbage.
I mean, it still came out though.
Yeah, it came out like a turd.
Yeah,
Oh.
but so PlayStation sent an email out to all the individuals who have purchased Discovery titles on the PlayStation Store or the Sony Store. So they said, as of December 31st, 2023, due to our content licensing agreements with content providers, you will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Discovery content, and the content will be removed from your video library. We sincerely thank you for your continued support. Thank you, PlayStation Store. Give me back my money then.
It is only
you can buy the stuff now and it'll be in your library indefinitely.
Not if it's licensed.
If it's licensed, you won't be able to use it.
You keep on using Steam as an allegory point for this, but that's all you got.
I mean,
because we've talked about content. Because we talked, Samir. It's not. Here we go. This is what I'm getting ready to get into. Netflix. In order to finish watching Suits, because Netflix only has seasons 1 through 5, you have to watch seasons 6 through 7 on Peacock.
I mean, Suits is kind of lame anyways.
There you go, being a hater again. But yeah, you was all like, Meghan Markle! Then watch Suits a day and you goddamn
I was not like, man, I was not. Who was that person you talking about? That wasn't me.
You and 98% of the internet.
Not true. Now, I had her back when they was talking right now. We all backed sis up when they was being racist to her. But
oh yeah,
I don't know that lady like that.
Look, all I'm saying is you be caping sometimes and you need to be called out on it. So
look, when a sister's in trouble, I will put my cape on. All right, Bernard, I don't know about you, but I protect my sisters. Okay? But by protect, I mean get on Twitter and say some mean stuff to the royal family.
Goodbye.
Look, I'm just saying, you ain't give two shits about that lady before she got married.
I didn't know who she was until she got married.
Exactly. But I could have sworn you brought up her getting a nose job when she got married.
No.
Like in our group chat.
I remember that.
Like I might have.
Job?
Yes.
Oh.
You can go look up when she was on Nickelodeon back in the 90s. Nose is slightly bigger.
Yes, she was.
She can get a nose job if she wants. It's her nose.
Fair. And plus, sometimes it's for allergy purposes. Like, I have really bad congestion that's like year round. And my doctor had actually offered that to me once I clear up from everything, which I should be able to do now. But, yeah, that is a thing. So,
Yeah, I just live with it. I can't breathe out my right nostril.
You better get that surgery. It ain't expensive.
You know, it's funny because that's actually due to blood flow and not congestion. Actually, your nostrils just swell up on one side and it switches to the other. It's the same connective tissue as certain other body parts that we have that expand with blood flow.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Doogie Howser. Man, be coming with all the facts. So, Samir, you ain't got no defense for PlayStation. You know,
why would I have defense for it? Since day one,
because you are you're Mr. Digital is king. This is the way of the future. Everything else is e-waste.
I also look down my nose at consoles all the time. Yo, that's that console with pets and stuff. PC don't have that problem.
Yeah, because they don't fucking print no damn disc for y'all. Like I can honestly say I do not know the last time it might have been when I was working at Best Buy in 2015. I saw The Sims like in the PC section of the gaming.
They still have physical PC games. You can still buy physical PC games.
Yeah, but it's very few and far between.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a physical of Arkham Knight.
I could have sworn you bought that on the Steam store.
No, I bought. So here's what happened. I was. This is when I first got into PC gaming. So it's back in like whenever that game came out. And I said, let me get it on. Yeah. So I bought it on. I went and reserved it at GameStop. They gave me a physical copy. Cool. I installed it, and I never used the disc again. Once you install the game, you don't need the disc anymore. It's kind of just a waste.
I mean, unless you delete it.
Once you send your Steam library, it's there. I don't know where that disc is at this point. It's still in my library.
Well, like I said, I will continue to buy everything physical because there is no purpose on me getting it digital. I don't receive any type of discount, like unless it's like a Black Friday sale, because sometimes those deals are a little bit better. Samir, I'm talking about me, not you. Me. I speak for like 98% of the world who actually still buy consoles, and you need to stop that because you have a PS5, you have a Switch. You said you wanted to get an Xbox Series X.
I also have a toilet brush. So what? I have a lot of
Yeah,
things.
and you can shove it up your ass and spin it sideways.
Ooh, kinky, Bernard. Oh, you
my God, help. We woo. That one right there, officer.
Yo, Bernard, it must hurt real good, huh?
We woo.
I hate you, bro.
Oh, man.
Help, police.
Bernard on that dark side of the internet.
I'm not on the dark side of anything. All right, Samir, what you got?
Okay, so, Ryan, I don't know. Are you privy to this show, Ascendance of a Bookworm?
No, I actually don't watch a lot of stuff anymore.
Well, this actually came out about, I want to say 3 years ago. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Basically, it's a standard isekai setup about a woman who gets transported to a fantasy world, gets reborn as a small child, and has to, make her way through the world. The kicker to this one is that she is a huge bibliophile. The lady just loves books, but she gets reincarnated into a medieval setting where illiteracy is everywhere. Only the rich people have books, and the books that they do have are very few and far between. So she sets out to basically bring literacy and books to everybody, right? Which you think isn't a really big deal, but it is, because you start giving people knowledge, and then the rich folk get mad at you, and she pretty much upheaves the whole society in the best way possible. It's really, really interesting show. Anyways,
so basically, she's a witch. In this universe, she's a witch.
Damn.
Well, there's also magic, so there's no people have magic in this world too. So they can't call her a witch. Anyways, so Wit Studio, which I think they did the first few seasons of Attack on Titan. What else they did? They also did Spy Family. Yeah, so they're a really good studio. Anyway, so they're going to release the third part of the light novel. 2024. I'm not sure the exact date though, but it's coming. I'm pretty excited.
Announced.
Super excited. I'm shooting for summer anime season. It's probably gonna drop then, so I'm pretty freaking excited because this is when the series completely takes off, because they left us on a cliffhanger for the first 2 parts. I'm so excited. Ooh, and because and Bernard's gonna watch it with me because he made me watch Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
Look, I am not watching this. I can honestly tell you that. I'll watch something else. I'm already going to watch Godzilla.
That's a movie. That's not gonna count. You made me watch so much Doctor Who. Ryan, this man made me watch so much Doctor Who. So much Doctor Who.
Hey,
and it's not Doctor Who's fault. And look, it's not Doctor Who's fault. It's his fault.
Is this dubbed?
Bernard doesn't know how to read, and so it's a problem for him.
Once again, there you go with the insults again. And
it's not an insult. Why do you have...
It is an insult. Because I don't want to watch something and read it at the same time. Why is that so hard for you to understand?
It's such a weird problem to have because everyone does it.
It's called a personal preference.
I mean, some people like ketchup on steak. So that's a personal preference. It's a weird one.
I can't be on
It's not weird. It's called a personal preference.
Pretty much, I'm going to go where the voice acting is best.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you're not opposed to watching a sub, right? You'll watch a sub, right? Okay.
No,
then that's not a problem. Yeah. It's like pulling teeth to get this guy to watch something from another country that isn't dubbed. And here's the problem. When it does get dubbed, he got critiques on the dub. This dub is better. I can't watch it. I'm like, nigga.
I said that for Squid Game. That was the only thing you got in your whole catalog.
Squid Game for the dub for Squid Game is bad. The dub for Alice in Borderland, though, is phenomenal.
Yeah, but okay, so that's the thing, though. So you don't want to watch the subtitles for Squid Game, but you want to critique the dub. That's my problem. Because you can switch it off.
Yeah, and then I'm forced to read, and guess what? I don't want to do that.
It's a problem. Anyway, I digress.
It's an Ouroboros. It's a snake eating his own tail. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Yeah. You know what that means, right? So when a snake is stressed, that actually happens in nature. When a snake is stressed out, it will eat its own tail. It's self-destructive, Bernard. That thing can't survive. You get that metaphor is very applicable to your situation.
Thank you, Mr.
And
Know-It-All.
I want to live without subs.
Whack. Anyways, so yeah, we will probably. I want to definitely pick up some shows that this nigga would never normally not watch, and I'm gonna definitely make him watch it. This guy made me watch 3 seasons of Doctor Who? Was 3 or more?
4 seasons.
4 seasons of Doctor Who. You're right. 4 seasons of Doctor Who, and how many specials? Oh my gosh! And mind you, he didn't need to do that. All I could have did was just watch a 15-minute recap and watch the 2 specials. But no, I had to really understand Donna and the Doctor's relationship. To do that, I had to watch all of Martha and the Doctor's relationship. And before that, I had to watch all of Rose's. So he did not. He could have gave me a watch guide. He didn't want to do that. No, he made me walk all through that. And I watched so many episodes that weren't applicable. And it's not Doctor Who's fault. Doctor Who's fault. Doctor Who's pretty good for the most part. But yeah, that was a lot of
Samir's problem. Samir gets frustrated, and he just doesn't know how to just shut up and enjoy shit. He's like, "Well, why I gotta watch this? That episode was so stupid. Why did this happen? Why did that happen?" And guess what? And if he went into these specials dark, I don't need him asking me 58 million questions. Or if we're doing the podcast, no, I'm not done yet. You shut up. So, like, perfect example. So, like, if we talk about these specials, and I don't want to answer something, guess what? His wife's a Whovian, but guess what? She's asleep. So you would be lost in the darkness.
I wouldn't be that lost, honestly. They gave you a recap. Even before
they gave you a Samir. They gave you a recap that said, this was my friend Donna. Once upon a time, she absorbed the energy of a Time Lord. I had to wipe her memory of it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You didn't know nothing about her mother. You didn't know about how they first met. You didn't know about her grandfather. You didn't know the sacrifice that the 10th Doctor made and killed himself to save her grandfather.
Nothing about that is applicable to what's going on in the 2 specials, though. That's what I'm saying. It's great that those things happen because it gives you weight to those scenes, but it's like, how do I put this? It's like knowing that Anakin built C-3PO and R2-D2. It's great that we know that, but how important is that information? Exactly. I mean, yes. I mean, George Lucas kind of wrote himself into a hole, and that's why they wiped C-3PO's memory. Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
At the end of Revenge of the Sith, it would be very important.
Man, it wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't even matter. Even if he didn't. Even if he didn't. Even if he didn't.
Samir, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a happy holiday.
I don't see how candies and nuts will help your holiday, but okay.
You don't like candy?
I definitely know.
I got chocolate covered almonds in there.
You still gotta have your mom judging you for not having kids yet. You got the weird, creepy uncle that's talking about politics in the corner. You still gotta deal with your family. The nuts and the candy ain't gonna help that situation.
Samir.
I mean, it can help.
Just don't go see your family. That's all.
You gotta see your family. You gotta see your family.
No, you don't. You know what I did? I went down to Lauderdale. Let me finish. I went down to Lauderdale for Thanksgiving. Got depressed. I hit everybody with the Anakin Skywalker and just left. Didn't say nothing to nobody.
So
you murdered a bunch of kids?
I'm sorry. I did say Anakin. I meant Luke. I meant Luke.
All right. Who's the next story?
It's me. I meant Luke. I'm sorry about that. I hit him with the Luke in the Jedi and just walked off.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so we actually have a give a rest in peace to the Godfather, aka also the creator of sitcoms, and that's Mr. Norman Lear. So a few of us know Norman Lear as a TV producer, but I mean, Norman Lear was just that guy who created everything. So from Sanford and Son to Maude, All in the Family, The Jeffersons, one of Samir's favorite shows that he was mad that got canceled, although, he didn't really watch it when it aired one day at a time.
Which one? You mean the old one?
Both of them.
He didn't do the next one.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah.
He did that show. He would have been 98, yes. 94, 97 when that show aired.
Yes. Bro, he was producing shows up until the week before he died.
Yeah.
Word.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will check this right now.
Yes. So he is actually responsible for sitcoms, period, point blank. Because before that, everything was just hour-long cowboy dramas like Bonanza and, the Lone Ranger and shit.
Oh, so yeah, basically
exactly.
Like he is literally the father of sitcoms.
I mean, that's cool. Yes. I mean, my earlier comment still stands, but I that's cool.
Because every nerdy sitcom that you can think of, even the ones you hate, like The Big Bang Theory, they all root back to him. He is the root.
That's a stretch.
He is the root.
A lot of Boondocks references come from his shows.
I guess that's still a bit of a stretch, but okay.
Yes, but I'm just saying the man is the root of sitcoms. So
listen,
just
think Samir. Power.
Yes, so just think, Samir, if Norman Lear didn't, come back from World War II after killing a bunch of Nazis and get into the TV business, we would just be stuck watching a bunch of hour-long cowboy shows and whatnot.
I mean, I'm very much against most hour-long TV shows.
Exactly. So you wouldn't have anything to watch except for anime. You wouldn't have had sitcoms to watch growing up. You wouldn't have had Fresh Prince, Martin, Good Times, All in the Family, the stuff you used to watch during the summer. It would have just been hour-long shows and game shows. We wouldn't have
some anime either. We wouldn't have Shampoo. We wouldn't have a lot of comedy anime. So
that might be true. I don't know how much comedy is influenced by the sitcoms of the United States.
A lot.
My dude, JoJo?
A lot. Literally, one JoJo ending is Jodeci.
Yeah, they use Jodeci and Savage Garden.
I don't see how those two things have anything to do with Norman Lear.
No, we were just saying, just in general.
It's just the influence that the countries have between each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I'm just saying I don't know if Norman Lear influenced that movement. I mean, it's not like he.
Oh, and apparently he was also the officiant at Trey Parker's wedding from South Park.
I mean, my early comment still stands. That is pretty cool, though.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah. All right, but Samir, you got a story for us?
Yes, I did. Hang on, let me get that tab back open because I think I closed it by accident.
Good grief, man. You're killing me, Smalls.
All right, so Emma Myers is actually doing pretty good. Off of her success on Wednesday, she had that weird parent swap movie on Netflix, and now she's been cast in the live action Minecraft movie. So I keep forgetting it's a thing.
Yeah, because we're not gonna watch it.
We might. Why are you already saying we ain't gonna watch it? It could be amazing.
It's Minecraft, bro. Who asked for this?
Is there a Minecraft?
I hate that phrase. Some of the best works of art were not asked for. If we ask for it, then we're going to probably say it's unoriginal and that it's contrived. You know how people are. No, you got to come out left field sometimes. Honestly, if this is baller, I'm going to go watch it.
Samir, it's Minecraft. That game has no plot. I'm sick and tired of games that don't have a plot being turned into movies. It's like, bro, if they make a Tetris movie, I will unalive myself.
Please don't. Because that might happen. But, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of great stuff that came.
And Minecraft has a plot.
What's the plot of Minecraft, Samir? Tell me the plot of Minecraft now.
It has a story mode now and a campaign. You know that, right?
You're not telling me what it is, though.
I haven't played it. I'm not a fan of Minecraft. But I'm going to be open-minded to a movie. I don't got to sit down and watch and enjoy it for 2 hours if it's good. Just keep it open-minded.
The Five Nights at Freddy's situation. Because I ain't want to watch that movie. Samir was like, ooh, let's watch Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm like, bro.
I was not. You over here paraphrasing.
5 minutes of Matthew Lillard was the only thing good about Five Nights at Freddy's.
I beg to differ. I think he was still also trash. It wasn't his fault the movie was bad. In fact, all the actors were fine. It's just how they were used in the movie. That's the issue I have.
Josh Hutcherson ain't have a win since the damn Hunger Games.
That's not true.
And as far as film goes, yeah, he had that one TV show on Hulu, and that was it.
Futterman. That was in
Future Man.
Yeah.
No, that was Hulu. Because otherwise I would have watched it if it was on Prime. But yeah, man, don't nobody want to see no damn Minecraft movie.
I think you don't want to see a Minecraft movie.
I'm just gonna say
because I'm not 8.
There are
that's like if Roblox got a movie. It's just like, no.
There are some things that's just like, who thought of this? They're actually really good. I don't think Minecraft is going to be one of those things. I think this is definitely going to be another Dragon Ball Evolution or Last Airbender.
We don't talk about that on this podcast.
I do not think...
We talk about it today because I think that's what it's going to be.
Here's the thing. So the evidence does not support that, because we've had a string of successful video game properties.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, what's a string? 2? Because we've only had 2 this year, Samir.
It's like 4, actually. So we had Last of Us. We had Mario.
We said movies. We said movies.
TVs. Don't do that. Don't do that. But Last of Us.
You literally said successful video game movies. This specifically said movies.
You're doing that thing again. You know how your brain can't bend and set new facts? Like seriously?
I'm being specific because of what you said. Because you said successful movies. And then you tried to pivot. Just say successful video game properties. That's not what you said.
We have a string of successful video game adaptations. So with Mario and Last of Us, and what's the next one?
I mean, Sonic was good.
Sonic, yeah.
He hates Sonic. Nah, you don't do that because you shit on Sonic every week. You just shit on Sonic last week.
Here's the difference between you and I, sir. Wait. Time
out real quick. Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan, quick question. Did you like the wedding scene in Sonic 2?
Meh.
I told you that shot was lame. Okay, it's the worst part of that movie.
It wasn't lame, but it was just like,
why is it there?
If they went another route, I wouldn't have
not done it.
But now that it's there, it's just like, I mean, it's here, I guess.
Yeah, like a wart.
It didn't break the movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I digress. I can enjoy something and still criticize it, unlike you. All right, so.
What are you talking about? I say The Sitter's not a good movie, and I still enjoy it. Bro, I have a lot of movies up there I got a lot of notes about, and a lot of them are comedies. Bro, I was just watching Project X a few days ago. I'm just like, yeah, this movie can't be made nowadays.
Why did you even watch Project X?
Because I'm listening to a Rewatchable podcast, and they did Project X.
Who would want to watch Project X again?
There are a lot of movies from that era that did not age well.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it had. My son was in Project X.
Yes, he's the only person who got any notoriety in Project X. He literally plays a character named Miles Teller. Everyone in that movie just went by their actual names.
Why? This movie is dumb.
Okay, here we go. All right, reel it in. Come on, we ain't gonna on Project X.
All right. What
Bring it back to Minecraft.
Oh well, it's coming out. Emma Myers is in it. She's having a good year.
All right. So, one of my favorite rappers. Rich Paul, suck my dick.
What?
Well, all right.
All right. So Adele's fiance, Rich Paul, just randomly decided to shit on Kid Cudi. He was like, "Oh, Cudi don't do nothing for Cleveland." All right, Cudi does so much for Cleveland. Like he's whenever he's in town, he likes to lay low. So like, bro, like it's just like Rich Paul, just shut the fuck up. I don't even think Rich Paul from Cleveland, but anyway. So Kid Cudi's actually going to be in another animated movie, and this one's going to be a dystopian horror movie called Slime. And this is going to be directed by Jerome Braxton. And it will be written by a Boondocks writer/producer named Brian Ash. So, yeah, I mean, he didn't really, they really didn't give any details on it, but they just said that, it'll be coming out. And Cudi said, I'm always looking forward to for what's new and always trying to elevate what we know about music, film, television and animation. I'm grateful to have Braxton on the team and ready to see him bring Slav to life. So, can't wait to see it. Because Cudi got a comic book coming out next year co-written with one of my favorite writers, Kyle Higgins. Kyle, I hope you sent Cudi some of that Power Ranger stuff and Radiant Black and Ultraman stuff. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get a trailer within hopefully the first second quarter of next year. Because Intergalactic's fire, and pretty much almost everything Cudi does as far as acting goes is good. I mean, I can't think of anything bad that I saw him in. Because I'm just waiting for Samir to say How to Make It in America just because he didn't like it.
I didn't watch the show. Honestly, I don't know what the point of that show was.
It was about two friends starting their own clothing line. It was basically a fashion entourage, more or less.
Ugh.
See? You didn't even watch it, just ugh.
No, I don't like Entourage. Entourage is the... It was like Entourage was the taint of the mid 2000s.
Okay, fine. Let me rephrase that. It's just two friends trying to make it big in New York in fashion.
It's just ill bro culture. No, miss me with that.
I've seen something about that actually.
What? That bro culture sucks?
No. What B was talking about. I've seen something like that.
What? How to Make It in America?
Yeah.
I mean, it's on Max. Yeah, it was a good show. It was on for 2 seasons, but HBO, they be quick to cancel stuff.
Tell me about it.
But Game of Thrones can go for like 15 seasons. Samir, story?
Yeah. You want to move over to the Game Awards?
I mean, yeah, we can go ahead because you ain't put nothing in the chat room.
Oh, most of the stuff that happened this week was the announcements from the Game Awards. Like,
well. First things first. Let's wish Mark Sheppard a speedy recovery. So, for those of you fans of Supernatural, what was it? I can't remember the name of his character, but he's always on a CW show in some way, shape, or form. He played Crowley on Supernatural. Apparently, he suffered back-to-back heart attacks. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he is fine. But yeah, he was in a lot of stuff. Like, apparently he was on an episode of Mantis. He was on VIP with Pamela Anderson. He did an episode of Firefly, Bionic Woman. He was on Leverage for a few episodes. Supernatural, Chuck. Oh, he's going to be in an episode of Doctor Who that I'm getting ready to watch. Walker Independence, Doom Patrol. But yeah, let's just wish him a speedy recovery. Just sit back, recoup, and rest, and get well soon. All right. So, Samir, let's get into the Game Awards.
Yeah, so the Game Awards. Ooh, where do you start? So, although I did enjoy it, it's at this point, it's more or less a parody of itself, which is, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I saw a lot of think pieces on it, and it's like, the Game Awards are going to Hollywood.
There's that. Honestly, I don't know, because what's his face from what's that guy's name?
Who are we talking about? What guy? Give me a description of something he was in.
David Harewood. Why was he on the stage with the other guys dancing with the Alan Wake thing?
They were performing the song from Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, but why though? I know that, but why was that a thing? Like, anyway,
you got to talk to your boy Jeff, and that's when I checked that. I'm like, you know what? Forget this. I'm going to watch Doctor Who. I got a Weeping Angels episode coming up with River Song, so I'll decide to watch that instead.
In a stream yesterday when we were watching it, and everybody's just like, "Why?"
I don't know. They love their having fun. So. But yeah, so
they had fun.
So Jeff Keighley has spent the last several years building up the Game Awards into being a video game Oscars, and Jeff Keighley.
I thought his name was Knightley.
No, it's Jeff Keighley.
Oh, okay.
Seriously? Anyway, what was it? Oh yeah. No, it's Jeff Keighley. All right, so
okay.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, he's built it up to this point where now he has advertisers, he has big companies wanting to make their announcements there, which is great. People, viewers, us do want our favorite games to win for the most part. So he has that, but at the same time, it's like the performances, some of them anyways, not all of them, some of them were pretty weird choices. And then the acceptance speeches where they were only 30 to 45 seconds long. I don't know how long does the Academy Awards have their
about a minute.
Speeches?
About a minute.
Most award shows, their speeches usually last about a minute. I was actually listening to the Daily Show.
Okay, so
and Jelly Roll was on there, and he was talking about how he was at the CMAs and how the timer started going down, and he just basically started like the first half of his speech and just like winged the rest of it. And it's like he said it was like at 56 seconds he had to get his shit together.
Okay, so they criticized the Game Awards for having 7 speeches for 30 to 45 seconds, which maybe he can increase about 15 seconds, but would that really help?
Look, so here's what I want to say about all award shows. Cut the bullshit, okay? That's the reason. And I said this last week when you were like, "Oh, we got to watch the Game Awards," and I said, "I don't want to watch that shit. I could just read an article and get the list of winners and announcements after it."
You don't get.
And this is the reason why I don't, bro. Why the fuck do I give a shit about the energy? I'm not there.
So negative. You are so negative.
Here's how I feel about
Samir, I'm not there.
The only award show that I feel needs the extraness, to be honest, is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Because because a lot of people don't know who a lot of some of these people are because it's different genres, and of course some people watching don't understand or know these genres. Like a lot of people didn't know. Surprisingly, a lot of people didn't know who Missy Elliott was. She had the best performance of the night, and that lead up to it was phenomenal. Even the Tonys can easily dumb down some of the performances, except for the opening performance. Like that's a staple. But even the Tonys could shave down some. But Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is important because a lot of the people nominated have done a lot of great things that earn their spot, and a lot of people don't understand why they're in that spot to begin with.
Yeah.
But the Game Awards ain't nowhere near like that shit, so they need to tone that shit down.
Yeah, I'm just like, come on, man. I got shit to do. I could have been watching Doctor Who.
All right. Well, okay. So another criticism was a lot of the celebrity guests didn't need to be there. I like Matthew McConaughey.
Why was Matthew McConaughey there?
You didn't need to be there, buddy. It's like
is his son like a streamer or something? Like, bro, I saw an article that said Matthew McConaughey's son. You know, hold on. I think I actually got it still up. Let me check this real quick.
This man should have just came here to say, all right.
Here we go. Jeff. Matthew McConaughey's son, Levi, 15, supports dad at the 2023 Game Awards. My nigga, why are you supporting your dad? Did Matthew McConaughey do mocap for a game that we didn't hear about?
I think he is doing something. I forget. The point is, if my dad wasn't on the Game Awards, I would cheer him on too. So I'm not going to hate on a 15-year-old kid for being better.
That's what it was. He announced his first ever video game project. So yes, he does have a game.
That's fair. Yeah. And okay, we didn't need Simu Lee. He's in the game too because he's doing voiceover for this VR game that came out. So I get it. Simu Lee. Simu Liu. You know from the MCU.
Liu, Shang-Chi.
There we go. Yes, I'm tripping on his name. Yeah. So he broke his leg or something. I was
gonna say, why is my boy hurt?
Yeah. He was playing basketball. Yeah. So yeah. And then Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, and then Timothy Chalamet came out, and for some reason
is there a Wonka mobile game?
I don't know.
Is he in the Doom game?
He dropped. Oh, actually, well, is he doing voiceover for Doom? No, he's not in the Doom game. There is a Doom game coming out.
Yeah, there is.
I know. We talked about it last year.
I don't know why Timothy Chalamet was there, but he did drop the game of the year, which is he was concise. He came out, said something quick, and he was out. He didn't linger like Simu Liu. All right, so
you gotta give Simi a break. His leg is broken, so he can't just walk off the stage quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Give me a break is a wild choice of words to say there, sir.
I realized it when I said it, and I was just trying to ignore it, but you just had to just go ahead and say it.
All right, but so we can rip on the Game Awards all night, but let's talk about the highlights because the announcements were fire. I will give them that. The announcements were fire.
Yeah. I got a list of. Did I have the list of the announcers? What the hell is this?
I got a list of announcers right here. You ready? Robots, pirates, robots, zombies, zombie robots, Blade, robots. Okay, I'm done.
Why do you keep saying robots? I don't understand, right?
Because a lot of stuff with robots.
There's a lot of mechas.
Bro, I saw a game. I'm like, is this a new Gundam game?
Yeah, that's the one game I talked about that had robots in it. Oh, another game had androids in it, but I don't see how that's a problem.
Robots.
Because it was literally just, there was no variety.
Everybody was just doing the same thing.
There was a lot of variety, Ryan.
Like, why are we getting a thing for finals?
Okay, that game came out. No, it came.
We finally got we got a release date for Skull and Bone.
Oh,
yeah,
Skull and Bones.
That caught my attention because I love pirates.
That was crazy.
So.
I'm like, so Ubisoft already had the technology there to, make a pirate game that's basically, One Piece at sea / Pirates of the Caribbean, because guess what? Just take the code that you use from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Because
you mean that code that's like a million years old? That code, when did Black Flag come out?
About a decade ago. Update the code, Samir. You use it as a base code. You use it as a base code.
You don't know nothing about programming.
Do you? My dude, you don't program shit.
And Sea of Thieves. So we'll see. But I'm not
we will
because
see.
It's Ubisoft. Because it's Ubisoft, I don't trust it. Because
I quit on
Ubisoft has
Ubisoft.
a horrible habit of launching a game and then never fixing the shit.
I think the last Ubisoft game I might have bought was The Division 2. That was Ubisoft, right, Ryan?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that was the last game I bought, and I never went back to it. Never even beat the story.
I didn't either.
I mean, okay, The Division 2 was good, All right, so
I just never went back to it.
So Hideo Kojima announced his next Xbox project, which is OD, and he even had Jordan Peele. Yeah, he even had bitch ass Jordan Peele on the stage, which is good.
Oh my god!
Why is Jordan Peele a bitch?
He signed that. So he signed that Israel newsletter for the president. So that's why. All right, what else?
Okay, we're not doing that again. But yeah, so can we talk about the trailer for a second? Can we talk about the trailer for a second? Because I was just like,
it was weird.
That was probably because I like psychological stuff. Like, one of my favorite anime is Paranormal.
Yeah, you're intrigued, right? Yeah,
I was like, oh.
I mean, Bernard, are you surprised that Hideo Kojima didn't? Are you surprised that Hideo Kojima did something like this? Like, where have you been for the past 25 years?
I mean,
maybe more years.
I don't recall
maybe
anything.
30.
I mean, the last thing I played that the man did was Metal Gear Solid 5.
You didn't play Death Stranding?
No. Because what the fuck is a strange genre?
Okay, how about this? Did you
in that game was just weird, bro. I didn't want to carry a fetus across like a barren wasteland with black goose.
You sound lame as hell.
That game was lame as hell. That's why I didn't play it.
You sound lame as hell.
Did you play Death Stranding?
Did
you play Death Stranding?
Yes.
Did you beat it? Yes. Okay, that's a miracle in itself.
It's a miracle. Wow, whatever. Anyways, the game is amazing, okay? And it's right in line with his other stuff. So I don't know why you're surprised. Like, you see the promotion.
I don't know how that's in line with Metal Gear Solid. I mean,
he's not doing it again. Did you watch?
You just said it's in line with everything. You literally just said it's in line with everything else he's done. Did you not just say that? Did you not just say that? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Since he started Kojima Productions, this is in line with his stuff. So, did you watch the promotion stuff for Death Stranding? The whole promotion for that game was weird, right? Didn't make any sense, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, this doesn't make any sense, right?
Hey, and guess what? When I think we were doing when the hell did Death Stranding come out? 2020, right? When we started the podcast? Because I think I even said then, this shit is weird and I'm not feeling it. And guess what? It's 2023. This shit is weird and I'm not feeling it. And I can't play it because I ain't got an Xbox.
I guess it's because I like the mind. The mind is very intriguing to me. So I automatically saw where the trailer was going and I was just like, Oh, we're diving in.
Samir, I'm not talking about Death Stranding. I'm talking about this game. It's an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want Death Stranding was on other consoles. Yeah, it's on PS4.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but it's we're diving into the mind.
I'm excited.
I love stuff that deals with like psychology and just going in depth with learning about yourself and like shadow work and stuff like that. So
yes, introspection is great. I love it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, is that what we're doing?
Well, Ryan, you can join us on the pod. You can join us on the pod when that game comes out and give us a review.
Yeah, we need a less boring person on this pod because Bernard sucks.
You're not funny and nobody likes you.
He's like, look, I just need a guy with a gun and some boxes to hide behind because I don't want that weird shit in my video games. That's what you sound like right now. Let me play FIFA.
Now, you know I don't play sports games, so I don't even know why you just said
that
shit.
You might as well. You might as well. Seriously, that was some weird stuff. You just said, this game's weird. I don't want to play it. It's too nonsensical. That's what you sound like right now.
I said it looks weird and I can't play it because I don't have an Xbox or a PC. So stop remixing shit that I said. You ain't Diddy. I hope not.
All right, next. All right, we're gonna.
Another game I can't play. Blade, because it's Bethesda. So
why can't you play a Bethesda game? Oh, so
Xbox.
Bernard, pause. At this point, your argument for Xbox not having any games to play is shrinking because Xbox has a lot of games. In fact,
Samir.
Yes.
It's like 2 games on Xbox that are exclusives I want to play. Sunset Overdrive and Blade. Once again, I'm not shelling out $350. No, as a matter of fact, I'm not shelling out $400 because guess what? I'm not getting a digital-only console.
Wait a minute.
Okay, pause. There's more than 2 games also.
Hold on.
I specifically said me.
So
me. Xbox exclusive, not PC and Xbox.
$400 on the Xbox, but you'll drop
like
a whole car and a con.
Right.
Ryan. Okay, so I don't know why y'all both gonna sit here and act like I'm not obsessed with Power Rangers. Like, do you not see the tattoo on my arm?
Barely.
Okay.
That's so rude.
I see it.
That's so rude.
Maybe add some color to it.
Okay, so you've been the main one bitching about color on black people. You're like, oh, we only got a limited color. We got blue, black, and red. So that's why I didn't add color to it.
There are inks.
I know, but so that's why I didn't add color to it, Samir.
And that's why I don't show up that well. All right, listen.
But once again, it's not my fault that every time I went to a convention, I've had limited funds. Like, I spent $600 at SuperCon getting a bunch of stuff graded and signed. And that's not even including the signatures. That's just me paying for CGC to grade my comics and ship them back to me. But yeah, so I spent $3,000 at a con, so sue me. I bought all the shit I want. You know what?
Okay, that's fine.
But you want to know what you could use that money for, B?
I paid off all my credit cards. I was an adult.
A PC.
Ryan, where am I going to put a PC?
In your house?
Where in my house, genius? That's what I mean.
Aren't you sitting in front of the computer right now?
So you want me to get rid of my $2,000 MacBook? I mean, iMac?
You could get a laptop.
Oh,
laptops can be closed up and down.
I have a MacBook, Samir.
Yeah,
it's in my bedroom.
Then get another one.
I'm not you. I don't buy two laptops. Okay.
I don't have 2 laptops.
You used to have 2 laptops because you would buy a laptop and then sit on the other one until you could find a buyer. I don't need 2 laptops. I don't need 2 desktops. I'm fine with what I got.
Fun fact, I don't have a laptop currently. I have a PC, which is right here, and an Asus Ally upstairs. Yeah.
Yes, we know. But I don't.
All right.
It's just like there's nothing that just like made me say, "Ooh, I'm gonna shell out $400 to get an Xbox."
Okay. Also, another thing. So that argument you had earlier about Sony dropping their stuff in the digital store. The best deal in gaming is the Xbox Game Pass currently, and it's been like that for the past several years. So
I've heard some complaints about Game Pass, but yeah, I get it.
From who? And it's clearly not nearly as bad as the PlayStation Store. PlayStation has a terrible online model.
The PlayStation Store is trash. Online gaming is trash. Why do I need to pay to get online when I'm already paying for fucking internet? That's why I got rid of my shit.
That's why. Yeah, but Xbox doesn't have that problem.
What are you talking about?
I digress.
Xbox Live is still a thing.
Yeah, but once you get Game Pass, you already have Live or whatever that's called.
Yeah, but don't they have tiers of Game Pass?
No, it's just Game Pass.
It's just Game Pass.
Oh, it's just one thing?
Yeah.
It's the best deal in gaming. That's their line. It's the best deal in gaming.
One set price, the world.
You have all their library, all their and they have day one releases on Game Pass. Like right now, another Game Awards thing. They dropped Larian Studio, which we'll go back to them later. They shadow dropped their game on Xbox and Xbox Series X right to the Game Pass store. You can play that game now, day one. So that's cool. All right, so the Blade game? What did you think of the cinematic? That was cool, right?
I don't want to see a 10-second cinematic of Blade's silhouette and him getting a haircut. It's just like, I hate cinematic trailers because I don't know if you remember, Samir, but 2 years ago, we were talking about the cinematic trailer for Skull and Bones. So don't show me nothing. I've said this multiple times. I've said this multiple times on this podcast. Don't show me shit until you got a fucking release date. And that's going to bring up the next one I got. Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, 2025? When in 2025? Okay, it's been 10 years since you done 4. How about you just give me a damn date?
Okay, so we can talk about that trailer. How did you feel about the trailer, Ryan? It was supposed to be announced on the...
Okay,
I hope that kid gets arrested.
Here's how I feel about the trailer. They spent a lot of time on jiggle mechanics than anything else.
Those mechanics are important.
And here's the best part. So Samir, I can't remember what he said. I don't think you've never played a Grand Theft Auto game since 3, right?
I've never played a Grand Theft Auto ever to completion.
Okay,
I tried them.
okay.
I never played them.
Yeah, but you never actually owned one, right?
I've tried them. I don't think I've ever owned one, but I borrowed them and I had downloaded them.
Yeah. So Samir was like, "Ooh, I'm getting this one." So I don't know if it's because the protagonist is a woman or if it's because of the jiggle mechanics.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. For everyone, it's the jiggle mechanics.
It's not
like
just the
that's
mechanics.
The first game trailer ever where I was like, God damn.
I just hope this main character is more interesting than the last 7 main characters that they've had for this franchise.
Once again, Samir, you can't say that because Tommy Vercetti from Vice City, Tommy Vercetti was very characteristic. Nico and Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, all charismatic individuals.
I didn't find them
played Grand Theft Auto 5.
I did.
Well, you didn't play a lot of it because you just like, these motherfuckers ain't have no humor. Who that, Vaughn?
No, Essence.
No,
I was like, I don't really care for this. Look, I'm excited for the next one though. All right, they seem very interesting people. Like the two main leads.
We know why.
I just want to see the scribbles. I want to know what the scribbles are like.
All right, next. Okay, here's a big one. What did y'all feel about Sega? Sega came out swinging. They were in their bag.
Oh, yeah. I was actually going to bring this up. So we had a conversation last week about Capcom only just doing Street Fighter and Resident Evil, and I said, Capcom can go back to the well and redo some of their franchises. And I perfectly said Beautiful Joe as an example. You're like, how is that going to work? Is he still going to have a big ass head? I said no. Rebuild it from the ground up. Guess what? Yes, bitch. Yes, you did. I will make a clip right now.
7-2. All right. Then we got Resident Evil 8, 3. Well, I forget the time. Point is, we got 2 new. Okay, in the last 3 to 4 years, we got 2 new titles from Resident Evil Timeline. Okay. All right. So they're giving us content. Also, Code Veronica. It is time. Let's go. All right, that is the only title they can remake now. They did 4. They have to do Code Veronica X. They got to do it. All right, they got to do it. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to see what they do with this game.
All right. So here is a list of franchises owned by Capcom. 194X, Ace Attorney, which we get every now and then. Bionic Commando, haven't got one of those since the PS3.
Ain't nobody trying to play that.
I will play a Bionic Commando game. I actually had Bionic Commando.
You're the only one. You're also probably the one person that had that Daredevil game on pre-order.
Look, man, fuck you, okay? I don't need you bringing up old traumas because that actually showed up on my For You page on Instagram. The Daredevil game. I was like, why? I'm like, why who is watching me right now? But Breath of Fire, Darkstalkers, Dead Rising. We haven't gotten a Devil May Cry in 6 years? Because 5 was the last one. That came out like
6 years ago?
I feel like it was 6 years ago. It was on the PS4. And we got a upscale version for 2019.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 6, right? No, 5, right?
5. Yeah. So
that came out 2019?
Feels like it was longer. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And Devil May Cry 2019 is a dope game. That game is still fire.
Yeah. All right. Dino Crisis. We're getting another Dragon's Dogma. Final Fight. Ghosts and Goblins. Lost Planet. Where's Lost Planet 3? Marvel vs. Capcom. We already know what's going on with Marvel vs. Capcom. No one liked that last one. Mega Man. No one wants Mega Man 11. Monster Hunter. We kind of still getting updates on that. Onimusha. When was the last time an Onimusha game came? Huh? Do we need Onimusha? Do we need that more of that though? That's it. It's not. It's okay. So Bernard, to quote Dr. Ian Malcolm, it's not a matter of whether or not we could. It's whether or not we should. Okay. I mean, I'm not done yet. Power Stone, Rival Schools, Sengoku Basara, Star Gladiator, Steel Battalion, Strider. We got a side scroller for that. Here's another one that's been sitting in the game grave for 20 years. Beautiful Joe. Can I get another Beautiful Joe, a remaster or something? It's gonna go, bitch.
Can you honestly say that game came out as a touched up version of itself with new levels and everything, new characters, but the same gameplay model? Would it do well? That game would not perform as you think it would, Bernard. I'm telling you.
Reboot the franchise. Don't make it a side scroller.
Oh, but what can they do to it? Though that's the thing. The reason why Resident Evil is doing so well right now.
Make it open
how
world.
It was always a side scroller. All right. So how would it work open world? You gonna make it 3D?
Yeah.
Then I mean, in that case, just go play Spider-Man. Because how can you describe Spider-Man?
Joe can't web swing.
He can jump real high and do acrobatics.
Yes. And guess what? I mean, they can't play Spider-Man.
Also, his character model. He has a large superimposed head with a little body. Would that work in a 3D space?
Reboot the franchise. Redesign everything. Look, if Mega Man can go from Mega Man to Mega Man X with a taller, slender body, they can do the same thing to Beautiful Joe. Why not? Okay,
so I think you're not these games don't have the fan base you think they do. All right, Resident Evil's fan base is going strong and ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
all
until
right?
they do
and
something
a
live action franchise or an animated movie. Hey, Samir, how was Death Island? Because I heard it sucked.
It didn't perform well critically, but as a Resident Evil fan, I was here for it.
But did you?
It wasn't a good movie.
Thank you. Exactly.
It wasn't a good movie. But I enjoyed it though. I, unlike you, Bernard, can say yes. I enjoyed this film. Yes, it's not a good film. I can tell you what.
Samir, I say that with stuff, and yet you still just like, but you still enjoyed it. I do that with The Sitter all the time. We went to go see The Sitter. You shat on it. I'm like, yeah.
What I said was, what I alluded to was a lot of older gameplay models don't necessarily work in the.
I said change the model.
Okay, then. So it's not going to be the game anymore.
We okay. Guess what? Streets of Rage ain't the same. It's no longer a side scroller beat 'em up. It is looks like a multiversal worldwide beat 'em up. Golden Axe, same thing.
Oh, Golden Axe,
same thing. Jet Set Radio, same thing.
I am here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm excited.
And it's fun. And it's funny because I said this last week. I said, oh, just change the aesthetic of the game. It's not going to be the same game anymore. Who gives a shit? It's a brand new game, and that's what we're getting with Sega.
Don't do that no more.
Yeah, seriously. But I'm excited for this, and hopefully we get some release dates and some more previews on these games because I cannot wait. I'm especially excited for Jet Set Radio Future and Golden Axe.
Yeah, even Sonic Frontiers. I'm sick and tired of Sonic going back to side scrolling. I get it, go back to what you know, but I would like, another Sonic Frontiers. But come on, Sega.
Okay, so another big release, another big announcement was from the developers of No Man's Sky. They gave us Light No Fire, which looks pretty dope. I mean, I'm excited to see what this game is going to look like.
Okay. When I saw, I was like, is this Ghost of Tsushima Part 2? Rise of the Ronin.
That was really cool.
This is basically, Team Ninja's next game where you will be exploring the Tokugawa Shogunate era Japan, and that comes out on March 22nd of next year. I was like, is this like a blend of like Assassin's Creed meets Ghost of Tsushima? Because that's what the vibes were given to me.
Here's how I think about this one. This will be my favorite one to watch other streamers play.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Would I see myself playing it? No, but I would definitely like to watch the gameplay of it and just like indulge in it. I don't want my hands on that, if that makes sense. I want to watch other people play it. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm so excited for this. So from the creators of Life is Strange. Oh my god! So Lost Records, Bloom, and Rage look so dope. Tell me, I saw that trailer.
I did.
I did not.
What'd you think of it, Ryan?
It's interesting, actually.
Do you like Life is Strange?
No.
You don't like Life is Strange? Did you play it? Did you play Life is Strange? You weren't feeling it? You weren't feeling the...
Like, I'm the type of person where getting into the mechanics is important for me. And I just couldn't get jiggy with it.
Sound like me trying to play Forspoken.
Like, I guess it's because how my brain works. Like, I want to be able to grab something and be like, oh, okay. And I just couldn't do that with Life is Strange. And a couple of my other friends tried and they had the same issue. And I was like, okay, so I'm not weird. Normally, I'm the weird person in that scenario, but I just... Nah.
Right. Well, I'm a huge fan of Life is Strange. I need to go back and play the new one, Strange Colors, or what's it
True
called?
Colors, fool.
True Colors, yeah.
Like
I gotta play the third one.
Come on, get it together.
Yeah.
All right.
So that one,
another game. Another game because another company is reviving dead franchises. So a game that hasn't been seen since 2007 is getting an update. Visions of Mana coming from Square Enix. So once again,
it looks really good.
Dead franchise being revived. So
no. First off, pause. I don't think the Mana series is dead. I think
we haven't had a Mana game since 2007. Is what I'm saying.
Are you sure about that?
The last one that came out was, I'm looking at it right now. The last one that came out was Dawn of Mana.
Really? Seems soon.
Yes.
All right, I guess all right.
Because Square Enix was just doing Avengers and goddamn.
What about Secret of Mana? They came out in 2018.
Is that a port?
Is that a remake? It came out.
I'm talking about new games.
New game. Let me see.
Bro, the original Secret of Mana came out in 93 on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, all right. That still counts. It's a full remake. That counts. That counts.
Remake.
It's a full remake. That game looks brand new. Came out 2018. So they were supporting the Mana series.
But
and they gave us a collection.
Is what I'm saying.
That don't matter. It counts. That game was built from the ground up.
No.
Yeah, dude. Look at Secret of Mana. That game looks built from the ground. It's built from the ground up. It's a brand new game. And how many of us are going to go back and play a game from 1993? No, this was a new release almost. Okay, that's just you.
It depends on the game.
It depends on the game, but you might as well just play this one.
Because you know me, Samir. Sega Genesis Classic and Sega Classic. Mr. I hate nostalgia.
I have no problem with nostalgia. It's just that nostalgia can't make something good. That's my stance, and I'm sticking to it. I don't care how.
Still fire.
What game?
Hook.
It's not fire. I can tell you right now. That game is not fire. I can tell you that right now. Whatever movie tie
games.
I hate movie tie-in games that were rushed out. Okay. Speaking of games, okay, we're gonna get on this later though. But where's the next one? Oh yeah, so the developer of Ori released the game. How do you feel about Ori? I know this guy don't play it, but how do you feel about Ori, Ryan? Ori and the Blind Forest. And Will of the Wisps. Will of the Wisps.
I don't.
You haven't played them? All right. Well, the developer, tongue-tied, the developer has announced a new game, No Rest for the Wicked. Looks pretty dope. Let's see what else. Did you watch?
It looked good, but I'm probably not going to play it. But
did you watch the?
Go on. Black Myth Wukong. Shout out to the.
Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, I've been like slowly looking into like the Monkey Prince, the Monkey King lore ever since I read the the Monkey Prince comic written by Gene Luen Yang that came out from DC last year. So I really hope that character actually comes back in the comics. Also, I might get Jurassic Park Survival.
Yeah, that was a surprise actually.
Yeah, so I mean, I need to actually see gameplay footage, and a lot of this was just cinematics. And once again, I hate cinematics. So,
you are so okay. What about Exodus? The reveal trailer for Exodus that was pretty good.
I don't think I saw that one.
And this was made by BioWare developers, so there's that.
The Last Sentinel. At first, I thought this was like you know something cyberpunk related. Don't necessarily know how I feel about it. I know it's futuristic, cyberpunk. No, I meant like Cyberpunk 2077 related, not the aesthetic of cyberpunk itself. But once again, I need to see gameplay.
All right, so you need to see gameplay. Didn't they show us brief gameplay footage of the new game that Ikumi Nakamura is developing called Kimori?
I don't think I saw that one. Yeah,
all right. Well,
I saw that one.
This is one of the announcements people actually wanted to see. So Ikumi Nakamura came out in her cute self with her broken English, and she announced a new game that she's developing. And it's called Kimori, and it looks pretty dope. It's a bright, colorful action game. I'm excited for it. I like all the aesthetics. Hopefully, it does well. I want to see it soon.
Well, one game that everybody's excited for, and I'm just like, how is the aesthetic going to work on this? Because you don't really get split screen fighting games anymore, and that's Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, which we thought was
Sparkling or Sparking.
Is it Sparking or let me double check.
It's Sparking, I believe.
Oh, Sparking, yes, Sparking Zero. So yeah,
it didn't sparkle.
So shut up. So it's just like, how's the gameplay footage going to be on this? Because like when you got a game that's like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Budokai, I can't talk.
Tenkaichi.
Yes, thank you. Thank the both of you. So, and remember, like when you like started to fly, the screen went split screen. So like, because we got gameplay footage, but we didn't necessarily get the full aesthetic of how the game is actually going to be played.
I never was a big fan of those games because of the split screen. I didn't care for it. So
I feel like if you liked any of the Budokais, you would like that. But if you didn't like the Budokais, you wouldn't like it. If that makes sense.
I grew out of them at a certain point. I kind of don't like Dragon Ball to begin with. at all.
I mean, it's also been 20 years. Don't you have fighters, my dude?
Yeah. So, you know why I don't? And I don't like fighters either. See, I can buy something, play it for a long time, and then change my mind on it. I'm not going to just double down on something like you, Bernard.
I mean, hey, I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like.
Yeah, I know. And no new information can change that. You're just a brick wall of just stubbornness.
I'm not stubborn. I'm highly adaptable.
I don't know.
Yes.
Sure about that?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to agree to disagree on that one. Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga. That trailer looked dope. And they gave a gameplay. Yeah, did you see that?
Nope, because I can't play it.
Oh, it's like I'm getting a migraine right behind my left eye. Just
sorry,
throbbing.
Samir. It's Xbox. It's like,
do you want to play it though? Do you want to play it?
You gonna give me $400 to go buy an Xbox?
So now we're up to 4 games that you want to play on a console that you don't have.
Answer the question, yes or no. Are you gonna give me $400 to buy an Xbox?
I don't want to give you 4 quarters. What are you talking about?
Exactly. So don't ask me that dumbass question.
So listen, I'm just saying the evidence. It's like now it's like you sound like a console fanboy. It's like you buy one console every generation, and it has to be.
I have a Switch as well.
Why you even bought a Switch? Why?
You know why? Super Smash Brothers, same as everybody else. The fuck.
So let me get this straight, Bernard. You want to spend $300 for one game, but not $300 for the other game.
$350, and that's digital only. So no.
This isn't digital only.
No, the Xbox Series S is $350, and that's digital.
Man,
only.
You can get a Series X for $300 used. I can probably find one right now.
Well, we ain't gonna do that. But like I said, also the fact remains is, yeah, I'm familiar with PlayStation. I like it. I love it, and
fanboy.
I don't have any regrets.
Fanboy.
I've said I'm a fanboy. But
yeah, it's a weird look in 2023.
Samir, I know you ain't talking, Mr. PC Master Race.
I own a PS5, a Switch
that you shit on, that you don't play. Continue.
I play them.
When the fuck was the last time you played your Switch? Because we talked about this like 3 weeks ago. You played like the last Pokemon game, like 6 months ago?
I also play a lot of Fire Emblem. Thank you, sir.
You so full of shit, and you know.
So I guess I'm the only
I just haven't played it recently.
$0.99. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't play $0.99.
Didn't even know that was.
But that being said, though, I have the ability. If a game drops and I have to play it, I have the ability to play it on those consoles and those platforms. You, on the other hand, are not missing out. You got FOMO, sir. It's like I'm talking about these new games that's coming out. Oh, I can't play it. Samir, I don't have the console.
Samir, that's not FOMO. That's just me stating the fact. I'm not crying about it.
I don't know how you see it.
When Sunset Overdrive came out, it's just like.
Sunset Overdrive is okay. That's a weird thing.
I'm just saying, like, that was a game I wanted to get on the Xbox One. I didn't go buy an Xbox One, so I missed it. It is what it is. Guess what? Can't play Hellblade 2. It is what it is. Can't play Blade. It is what it is. But hey, you'll bring up something that.
The amount of games that you can't play is just increasing. Like, there's other games you want to play.
Got 4 fucking games, dude. Was it even 4? Hellblade, Blade, Sunset Overdrive. What was third? Because I definitely didn't say that Hideo Kojima game.
I mean, you could play that, but you're too boring for that.
I could. See, there you go. Insult number 2.
I'm sorry, but
I'm gonna just start putting a fucking tally on the pile, like in the corner, whenever you just do an insult, like a ding.
That's not an insult. That's a critique on your taste. Okay, it's
that
like
is also so two things can be true, Samir. It could be a critique and an insult.
I just feel like you should broaden your horizons a little bit, man. That's what I'm saying.
So I should broaden my horizons by spending $400 for an Xbox.
I mean, you got like a pile of plastic in your house somewhere that's like $3,000. So I mean, what's one more? All right.
Okay.
So
you know what?
Beat your ass,
Nah, he done moved 3.5 hours away. No. You see, what I can do is I can go to my storage unit and live stream me setting this damn Mass Effect M7 helmet that he wants so very badly on fire.
I mean,
I got for free.
I want it, but I mean, I don't know what you're putting it up for. So, and that's also, because that thing is expensive as hell. You want to throw out $500, go ahead. That thing's worth some money.
I got it. Hey, once again, I got it for free.
Yeah, but it's worth $500. I mean,
it's not legit. I mean, yeah, once again, don't care. I didn't pay for it.
Okay, all right, that's great. But you can go ahead and set it on fire. You can be the dummy.
I'm petty. How many times do we have to establish?
Yeah, you're petty. And how many times you going? I mean, that you going? Okay, I'm sorry. Correction. Some people are selling for upwards to $800. Burn $800 for being petty. That's not gonna make me look bad. I'm petty. Like I got some win. Come on, I'm petty. What does that even mean? I mean, you swear I hope it's taking real estate in my head. Oh, okay. So
it is. It will irritate your soul for the rest of your life.
You know what? It's taking a real estate and say this dude was really upset that Spider-Man didn't get the Game of the Year.
Okay, so let's talk about that because you decided to bring it up. So
we might as well talk about the awards. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't. For starters, I didn't even say anything about Spider-Man 2 not winning anything.
Neither did I.
No, but see, Samir, you do this thing that you try to act like you don't do, and we all know you do it. So you try to get under my skin by saying stupid shit. So Ryan,
that's not true.
Our group chat. Nah, shut up.
Go ahead.
This man. Hold on. Nah, I got receipts. I will literally post a screenshot.
Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
Hold on, wait. Let me go to the screen. Let me go to the group chat. So this morning, at 8:44, he texts me. Well, he texts the group chat. You okay, Bernard?
Now that's petty. That is petty. That's petty.
And see, he knows what he did. That's why he was choking on his own damn spit.
That's so petty.
And so I just say, and so like no context whatsoever. It's not like I said I was depressed or anything on social media or anything. Just, you okay, Bernard? 3 question marks. So I say, grow up. Just checking in on you, buddy. Sad emoji.
So petty. Here's petty. This is Samir right now.
No. He about to cross the threshold. He about to cross the threshold. You ready? So after he says, just checking up on you, buddy, I said, no, you're being an asshole and just calling it, quote unquote, checking on me. No, I don't give 2 craps about the awards shows. And that's the main reason I don't watch. So he said, that's a pretty aggressive response for a rather mild joke. Nigga, you knew what you was doing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was checking on you. I was just checking on him.
Screaming, hollering. Because that's petty. That is so petty.
I'm weak.
And Ryan, this is the fucked up part about it. He's off on Thursdays and Fridays, so the first thing he did was probably get up and say, "Oh, let me go to Starbucks, get my pumpkin spice frappuccino, and piss Bernard off."
I don't support Starbucks anymore. I'm boycotting. So there you go with that. It
wasn't Starbucks. Whatever. Dunkin' Donuts. Whatever.
Oh man. Oh God. Oh man.
And he ain't petty. He ain't. That's like the bare definition of petty.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just checking on me.
I don't know what you're talking about for me. Please.
Exactly. Man's a goddamn sociopath.
Bernard, I'm sorry. You're inconsistent. All right, because
and then when I do get mad, then I look like the bad guy. So I said, you know what? Woosah, I'm just gonna mute the group chat and shut him up for the rest of the day.
That's a very severe response to that. All right, it's like
me telling you to grow up. Me telling you to grow up is a severe response.
Grow up about what? You the console fanboy here. I don't care as long as I get my content. All right, you're the console fanboy in this group here. Okay, who needs to grow up?
Samir, the guy who decided to let me know that Spider-Man didn't win any awards, despite
I didn't say.
I'm seeing it all over the internet. We all know what you meant. We all knew what you meant except for Devin. We all knew what you meant except for Devin. So once again, you doing this. See, you got that stupid smile on your face where I just want to like ghost dad and just punch you through the screen, just sock you in the mouth.
I've been complimenting about my smile. My smile's nice. I have a nice smile. All right, my wife.
Yeah, you gotta. You got a very punchable face.
Oh man,
you got a very punchable face.
Oh god, oh my face hurts. Oh god, it's so funny.
And you do this habitually. Like half the time it'll just be something random. It's just like, why? He don't nobody in this group chat give two shits about this except me.
Oh Lord.
And then gonna act like he ain't doing nothing.
Oh no, I was just checking on you. All right, let's list down the rewards and the winners. Oh God, right. So good,
asshole. All right, I got the list of winners. So basically, we're just gonna start from from the bottom to the top. And so from the bottom to the top, I mean like the reverse of how they were presented. So game of the year goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Woo-hoo! Best game direction goes to Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake cleaned up also. That game's so good.
Yeah. Best narrative, Alan Wake 2. Best art direction, Alan Wake 2. Best music / score, Final Fantasy 16.
So we are surprised about the best art direction for Alan Wake beating out Tears of the Kingdom and other titles.
No, because Tears of the Kingdom is still the same art aesthetic. Yes, from Breath of the Wild. So they didn't change shit besides put shit up in the air. It's the same art style. So it's like that's why I was like half the time this shit don't need to be nominated if nothing really changed.
Okay.
All right. Best audio design, Hi-Fi Rush. Best performance, Neil Newborn for Baldur's Gate 3.
He was really good.
Games for Impact, Tachia. Best ongoing game, Cyberpunk 2077.
Let's talk about that pause because they also got best community support. Also, they turned that game around. It's so good right now. Like, you rolled your eyes, Ryan. What's your opinion? Yeah, what's your opinion? You rolled your eyes.
Am I surprised? No. Am I disappointed? Very much so.
Why? What did you want one of the other games to win?
No, I can't get jiggy with that shit.
Why? What happened? Like, speak your mind. Speak your mind.
I guess with me, I'm all about how it is from the beginning and how it progresses. And pretty much Cyberpunk 77 should have been what it was originally. And I don't think that
game was unplayable for months unless you had a PC.
Yeah. And I don't think you should be awarded anything if you drug your feet.
Okay. True. You have some points there. But there's a lot of games in this industry that have that same, like No Man's Sky, for instance. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
That game was unplayable when it first came out. And now it's in an amazing state right now. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And I guess I hold games to a standard because although, yes, they pushed Cuphead back for as long as they did, when it dropped, it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, it was.
So you could have actually pushed the date back and gave the game the love that it deserved to begin with. And we wouldn't be sitting here in 2023 giving awards for something that should have already been the case.
Yeah.
They did lose money over it.
Yeah, they did. And if they would have pushed the game back, like Ryan said, they probably wouldn't have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Best debut indie game, Cocoon. Best mobile game, Honkai Star Rail.
Not surprised.
Community support.
Not surprised there.
Community support, Baldur's Gate 3. Best VR AR game, Resident Evil Village.
Yeah.
Innovation and accessibility, Forza Motorsport.
Not surprised there.
Yeah. Best action game, Armored Core 6. Best action adventure, Tears of the Kingdom. Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3. Best fighting game, this is where I get pissed off, Street Fighter 6.
Wait, why?
Just because of the backlash of all the DLC, and it's just like...
It's still a good game.
Yeah.
Samir, $100 for costumes is outrageous in the
That don't mean the game ain't good. You're acting you're confusing the gameplay.
Have a good game without buying the DLC, it's still a good game.
I get that, but it's just like I know I'm nitpicking at this point, but I just feel like sometimes shit like that should really hurt, like a game being nominated. But it is what it is. Best family game: Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Best racing / sports game: Forza. Sim / strategy: Pikmin 4. Multiplayer: Baldur's Gate. Content creator of the year: Iron Mouse.
Not surprised.
Esports athlete: Lee Sang-hyuk, aka Faker. Best esports coach: Christine Potter Chi. Best esports event: the League of Legends World Championship. Has anybody won that in the past 5 years outside of League of Legends? Like I ain't hear shit about Valorant or Evo or like forever. Esports game: Valorant. Esports team: JD Gaming. Most anticipated game: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I mean, that was a given.
Yeah.
Best adaptation: The Last of Us. Player's Choice.
But look what's in that list. That goes back to what I earlier said. Like, there's a lot of good adaptations right now.
Good category.
Yeah, yes. I mean, but I honestly don't.
What else is in that list?
Gran Turismo, Castlevania.
I saw Gran Turismo. I wanted to talk about it. That movie was legitimately good.
Yeah, but the issue with that was it wasn't necessarily based off the video game. It was just based off of somebody who actually did something that was in a video game and became a real life racer. So that's why we didn't review it.
I mean, if you want to talk about Norman Lear and stretch over to make him relevant to nerd culture, a gamer getting to be an actual race car driver from being a sim racer is way closer to our content than Norman Lear. Just saying. If you want to stretch over to get, I mean, again, rest in power. I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm just saying, you ain't consistent.
I'm not inconsistent.
You very.
You don't do bios on here.
A bio about a video game player that becomes a real race car driver is gamer as fuck. And then the guy who makes a bunch of old sitcoms which have no nerd adjacency is kind of I'm just saying. Man. I'm being argumentative.
You are.
And Ryan singing Queen.
All right, but yeah, that was all the winners.
I was actually very genuinely happy with Super Mario Wonder winning something because that game was actually very good.
You know who wasn't even nominated? Hogwarts Legacy. Not even in the conversation.
I'm not.
Let that game be forgotten.
I'm not upset about that though.
Neither am I.
It was nomination worthy.
It was not.
Like, I think what really would have set it over the edge is if we would have actually had a multiplayer concept originally with it.
Was that the original concept?
No, it's just a multiplayer story mode.
But also the story was mid as hell, so,
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm really the only person in this world who beat this fucking game, huh?
Yeah. Did you complete it?
Babe, no, I got a good ways in, but Babe did beat it.
Right.
So
was the ending? Was there a payoff for the ending? Because I couldn't finish the game.
For the story, yeah, but if you were to pit it up with what it should have been, like I expect more, but then again, there was a lot with that game. Because first, people just didn't have any interest originally because they think Hogwarts and they think J.K. Rowling and
yep,
rightfully so.
And it's just like I think they tried to build something by trying to still incorporate Hogwarts into it without having the tie of J.K. Rowling. And it was just like,
Yeah,
you
but
have
it
to
was.
have a damn good writer. You have to have damn good
Oh, the
writers.
queen was coming from his side. I thought it was yours.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell that was. I thought it was like a neighbor or something. I'm like, why the hell is Queen like blasting in my damn house? You don't listen to Freddie Mercury over here.
Okay, well,
and that's nothing against Freddie Mercury, but we just don't listen to Queen. I told you I'm not a Queen fan. I'm like, why the fuck is Bohemian Rhapsody playing?
Because someone in your house is cool. That's why.
My aunt's in her room. That came from my room, sir. It's not like that.
Oh, that means your ghost that you got hiding in your room is fire.
Yeah, or her, or them.
Nah, go get my damn proton pack out of storage. Exercise your
ass. So mean. Bitch. Anyways,
yeah. This is not We Have a Ghost. Nope, don't do that.
That movie was terrible.
His wife made him watch it.
It was so dumb.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right. I mean, is there any more Game Award news we want to talk about? Or
did y'all catch Christopher just throwing shade at Call of Duty and causing this whole thing?
Oh, what a card! Good evening, everybody. It is such a pleasure to be back here. I have such great memories of last year, Mr. Pacino, forgetting to thank my wife. Mother. All right. I get it. I'm not gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No 8-minute speech like last year. But fun fact, my speech was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign. What?
Yeah, and all the developers from past and the present are going at him. I think somebody said, bro, you had too many facelifts, and I feel like it's true.
I mean, I think it's more true that their campaigns suck. No one's going at Christopher judging how he looked. All right. Mm-hmm. I mean, if they want to come out, they come out of the woodworks just to insult him because he said something offhanded about your campaigns being garbage, which everyone backed him up on. Then you already lost the war. Like you had, your mom's fat. Like, okay, bro, you lost. All right, you got to come out and say that.
But here's the thing. Yeah, but here's the thing. Go directly at the company. Don't go after the developers. Because
he did. He said Call of Duty has short campaigns. The developer makes those decisions. And the publisher.
I'm just saying.
My thing is,
just don't say the game. Just say Activision. Just say Activision. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
How's he word that? Activision has slow campaigns, has short campaigns. That doesn't make sense.
No,
they make more than just.
I know, but you say Activision, but you say Call of Duty. You just don't directly say Call of Duty.
Right, but
no, because it fits with Activision. Because you want to know what else Activision has their hand on? Overwatch 2.
And where's that campaign?
Behind a paywall. Yeah. It's a bullshit. Yeah. It's a
his speech was
that I won't pay for.
His direct quote was, "My speech last year was longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign." And so, I mean,
albeit, kind of chuckle worthy.
I was like, oh, that's funny, and it kept going.
If I wanted to see some shit like that in an award show, I would just watch Nicki Minaj anywhere.
Yeah, she messy.
40-year-old bully?
Huh?
I said the 40-year-old bully?
41. 41-year-old bully.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday to the 41-year-old bully.
Hope your birthday
sucks. God damn.
Listen, she can bully me, though.
Shut up.
God.
Yeah, and then you say that, then her husband and his friends gonna show up on the corner.
What are they gonna do? Try to sexually assault him?
Hey yo!
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's all they do.
Like, hold his ankles, let me rub his bald head.
Listen, wow. Also, you say that, but it's nice having your hair rubbed. I mean,
that's why I said it. Because you've been on this podcast multiple times saying you like a good head rub.
I love a good head rub.
Oh, and Kenneth will definitely give you one.
Exactly.
Without consent. Let me quit.
Yeah.
Before I end up getting blocked by Nicki Minaj like I got blocked by Stacey Dash.
I forget. Stacey Dash? She weird though. I would get blocked by her too. I would say something to her also.
Okay, well, a quick question. Samir, have you been blocked by someone with some type of notoriety? Because I got blocked by Usher's ex-wife, and I'm like, yo, y'all divorced. Why are you still using his last name?
I remember that.
I don't be coming at people on Twitter like that, so I make friends. That's how you know I'm not the asshole in this friendship. I'm not getting blocked on social media.
You're literally talking to like one of the first friends I ever made on MySpace, so...
I feel attacked.
That's great.
Thank you.
What do you mean you feel attacked?
She feels used as an example. You're like the black friend in an argument between two white folks.
No, you just said like I made.
Remember,
you just use her up.
B is literally my first friend on MySpace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 plus years strong.
Let's go.
Where's your oldest friend on MySpace?
I mean, it might be your bitch ass, as far as I know.
Damn.
Bitch, you didn't meet me on MySpace. You met me in real life.
Yeah, but I might have, you might be my first friend on MySpace, so I got MySpace like in the middle part. I wasn't on social media back then.
Yeah, damn hermit.
Bitch, you the one said I don't want to go to my family's holiday the party.
Samir, there's a difference between not going to a family event and in Fort Lauderdale because you don't like seeing your family versus being sad when you go to your family event because that's one of the last places you were with someone.
Well, I feel that you should not be alone.
Like an asshole.
And you should probably talk to your family and maybe reach some accord and get your feelings out there. You should talk
to my family. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happens every time I talk to my family. Hey, Mom, I don't like being down there. Oh, well, you shouldn't be alone.
She's right.
Y'all can carpool up here. They can carpool up here the same way you have only been to my house twice.
It's not been twice. It's like 3 times.
Okay, you're right. It has been 3 times. It's like, bro, nobody comes to see me. I always got to do all the driving.
I come to see you. Came.
No. Okay, you want to break it down? Right, I'm going to tell you the 3 times he came to see me. One time, I threw a potluck. He came to get a soundbar. Second time, he came to get his copy of Final Fantasy VII. Third time, he went to go play fucking Hero Clicks with one of my old co-workers and hung out at my house while his car charged.
That is not exactly true.
I can't have a say in this conversation.
So did I not pick you up from Whole Foods while your car was charging?
I said that's not exactly true. It's mostly true. Look, the point is, all right, we saw each other during those moments, all right?
The point is, there were stipulations for it. Yeah, I'm talking to you too, DJ Devin. Arsenio's come over a few times. Poopa don't ever leave the house, and Kevin don't leave the house either.
Straight bullets hit me.
Right, you live in a whole nother state.
How many times you seen him?
To be fair. Hey B, I'm gonna be in Disney. I'm not driving no hour to go to Orlando.
And that's how.
Ryan, 3.5 hours.
Fair.
It's like
I'm not that close to
Fair.
Orlando. No, it's 3.5. It's still 3.5. You forget I go to Universal every now and then. Yes.
Yeah, it's about 3.5.
Are you really about to
It's about 3.5.
look up?
Yeah.
My dude, I go to Universal. It's right up the street from freaking Disney. How you gonna?
According West Palm Beach to Orlando, Florida, according to the Turnpike, 2 hours 28 minutes. It's not 3 hours. Maybe traffic.
Traffic, dumbass. Exactly.
Traffic is a monster.
It is. But
and it's a weekend. Are you on drugs?
Ideal conditions.
There are no ideal conditions going to Orlando. Because as soon as you get into Orlando, guess what? You're going to get hit by traffic.
And it doesn't help that we usually go to Disney around Christmas. So that's...
Disney sucks anyways.
How dare you?
They don't pay their workers enough.
I mean, nobody does.
Tell me about it.
That's not just Disney. That's the whole fucking world. You literally moved for more money. The fuck. All right. Anthony Starr has actually confirmed that he is not voicing Homelander in the Mortal Kombat 1 DLC. It's like, yo, man, how about y'all go play some Call of Duty? I did some voice work for that shit. Still no confirmation on who is going to be doing the voiceover work for Homelander. Maybe they'll get Troy Baker. He's usually in every damn thing.
Possibly.
Yeah, so
what you okay, so am I the only one who was really analyzing the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League gameplay footage? Did they change anything?
No, it's the same shit.
They held it back so long. There has to be something different. Like, why did they hold it back so long?
To get more servers?
Well, bro, I didn't see any gunplay in that. Like, there was a small window where I saw
Harley used a gun. Deadshot used his gun. Boomerang used his gun. Harley used his gun. King Shark was the only one in that trailer who did not use a gun.
Right. I don't remember a Boomerang using a gun though.
He used it in their trailer.
Did he?
He did. I was like, no one's gonna play this. No one's gonna play this game, dude. Like, Warner Brothers Games is just taking L back to back because no one really beat Hogwarts Legacy except for me and Jay. I'm the only one who bought Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights sucked.
Once again, did not suck. The only problem that Gotham Knights had, in my opinion, was why not have a 4-person multiplayer?
That's the only problem. This goes back to my earlier comment because everyone said that the loot system was garbage. No one wanted to do loot.
Samir,
you're the only one that likes loot in that game.
Once again, you don't have to do the loot. It's like any other game. Loot is optional.
Loot is not optional in any game, sir. I don't know what RPG you're playing, but loot is important. All right, it alters your stats. If it's there, you need to do it to have incremental increases to your abilities.
And you can usually increase whatever default skins or pieces you have. Like every single RPG, you can do that. You can do it in Final Fantasy. You can do it in Avengers. You can do it in I almost said Arkham Knights. I
don't know why superhero games need loot and armor, anyways.
Because
it's a dumb mechanic.
That's why.
Is it though?
It's a nice aesthetic. I mean, it's an RPG, Samir. So what more do you want from an RPG? It's
funny because Final Fantasy. Did you play Final Fantasy 16, Ryan?
No.
You didn't play it yet? Or do you plan to?
I don't plan to.
Really? Why?
I never have been a Final Fantasy person.
I was going to say she's never liked Final Fantasy.
Anyways, go ahead. Final Fantasy 16. Your main character, Clive, you follow his life from, adolescence to early 20s, late 20s, and so forth. And through that whole time, your aesthetic is set. And the only thing you change is your main weapon when you kill like a major story boss. And that's an RPG. And the only thing that changes is when you level up. So you just literally named
the one Final Fantasy game where there isn't loot.
Right. Another thing. So Baldur's Gate has a lot of loot, and you do change your appearance a lot. But that loot system is not convoluted, and it is meaningful when you do change your abilities. The one big criticism for that game, not only is the loot cluttered and messy, it doesn't change enough of the stats to matter, and it feels like you're just doing busy work. That is an on the record criticism from multiple news outlets.
And I'm telling you, as someone who actually played the game, it does change your stats significantly. Because there's different tiers of loot, like every other fucking RPG game.
Why are we equipping the Batman family? I'm looking at this trailer. I'm not seeing Captain Boomerang used. I've seen him in other trailers do it. You are right about that. I'm looking at this trailer specifically. I wonder if they're intentionally being vague about the... King Shark just shot a gun. This game's on stuff.
Oh, so that's what it was. It was King Shark, not Boomerang. Yeah, I mean, we're not getting it. I'm not getting it. I already told you they've been taking L's. But, yeah, I mean, was there any more stuff from the Game Awards that we got to talk about?
There's some other trailers but you guys didn't watch it in its entirety. But, all in all, I did enjoy the whole presentation with, even with the weird dancing number from the Alan Wake voice scene.
Because you didn't watch it. You literally said it was in the background. You probably turned your head when you heard
I did watch that part. I did watch that part.
Because it was some random shit that was going on, and you was like, what the hell is happening? That's what happened. Otherwise, you were just listening to it. As a guy who hates podcasts, you sure as hell listen to a lot of shit.
Now, that orchestra piece for Game of the Year,
yes.
God,
loved it.
I
love that part.
I want to see the sheet.
I ain't even make it that far.
Like today, because that was blended very well. And ending it with
I didn't even make it that far. I watched 2 episodes of Doctor Who, took 4 melatonin gummies, and passed out.
I'm sorry, 4?
Yes.
Oh, bless it.
You wanted to get into a coma, huh?
No, they're very low milligram melatonin gummies.
5s.
Only 4. Yeah, only 4 will actually like put me to sleep.
You should try some CBD gummies.
I actually want to get something CBD related for my back, but I still got like 3 packs of Equal I just bought. So when those are going, maybe.
From personal experience with having to use it with chemo, do it. It's a lifesaver.
Right.
It is a lifesaver.
All right. So we're done with the Game Awards now, right?
I guess there's not much we can add on to it at this point.
I mean, bro, we've been talking about the Game Awards for almost an hour, and we've been recording.
I told you we took up the whole episode.
I know, but I want to get a few stories out, as far as like movies and TV goes. So, like, one of them.
It was the biggest thing this week. I mean, you want to avoid it.
I'm not avoiding it. I'm just asking if we're done.
We're done.
All right, let's start avoiding. So one of Samir's favorite shows has actually been renewed for a 2nd season, Fiona and Cake.
Yeah, boy!
I actually need to watch Fiona and Cake, and I feel awful because
it's so good, Ryan. Go watch it, please.
And I really wanted to watch.
It's so good. It's peak Adventure Time. Go watch it. It's so good.
I don't doubt it at all. It's just when I tell you I've been having my head down into the streaming thing, I haven't been able to watch anything. I've been
honestly. In that case, if you have some time now that you're out of this, if you're out of the streaming thing, I don't know if you are or not, but
she streams every week, right?
Oh, well, maybe take some time because we're in a renaissance of animation right now. There's a lot of good animated series and movies out right now. I mean, we had Spider-Verse this year, Scavenger's Raindrops, Scott Pilgrim.
That's on my watch list.
Series came out. Takes off. There you go. Takes off. Fiona and Cake. Amazing. Like there's Castlevania Nocturne. There's so many good releases this year. Just amazing. Pantheon. Amazing. Just so many good series that we don't review in this podcast because a certain somebody has really bland taste. So definitely go watch that stuff.
My nigga, you literally only named like 4 fucking things I know of.
Yeah, and we don't review them because they're not your cup of tea.
We reviewed Scavenger's Reign. We reviewed Scott Pilgrim. I don't have Netflix. I get sick and tired of just like downloading and like streaming everything.
My God, I've been trying to tell you to get on Flickster.
I'm on Flickster.
No, you don't pay for it though.
Damn.
You don't even pay for it.
I do pay for it.
No, your mother-in-law pays for it.
Not true. I got my own account as of this week.
Oh, congratulations as of this week.
I never said that was such an angry clap. You were not happy for me at all.
That was the point. Because
you weren't happy for me. That was so angry.
You see what I mean when I be saying he be throwing sauce on stuff? He got to add that little asterisk at the end. As of this week, man been using it for a year. Oh, I finally got my own account.
Yo, that was angry. I feel assaulted by that clap. I don't know.
On TikTok, like stat.
I'll turn it into a clip.
That clap was a hate crime. I feel insulted. Like, are your hands okay? Like,
no, they aren't.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my God! My face.
Help!
Oh my god.
It was the
You're a little
very
red.
angry no.
Oh my god. It's like, yo.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Oh.
So a bit of news that would make me excited, but it's coming through Sony via Amazon Prime. We're getting a live-action Spider-Man noir series that's going to be EP'd by Steve Lightfoot, who worked on The Punisher, and the co-showrunner is someone I've never heard of named Oren Uziel. So this is actually going to be like kind of like the borderline of Spider-Man Ryean meets noir, because it says it's following an older grizzled Peter Parker in 1930s New York.
How old?
It didn't say. Oh, so actually, I saw this on Reddit, and this is actually a pretty good question. So it said, which superhero game would you want? And it gave me a slate of 4 characters. So it was Superman, Iron Man, Green Arrow, or Doctor Strange. So out of those 4, who would you want to have a game?
I have a bias, so it would be Iron Man.
Yo, he already got a game.
He's got one in the works, so I don't even know why they put him on there. There's an Iron Man game coming out through EA and Motive.
Honestly, I don't care about any of those characters getting games. I guess maybe Green Arrow.
I feel like that would play more like a Arkham game.
Yeah.
It would, well, not necessarily. If you write him correctly and not do Arrowverse Green Arrow and actually make Green Arrow, it'll be interesting.
Look, you're going to stop, okay? You're going to stop because you the person who only watched Arrow for the crossovers. You didn't see the evolution of...
Why did he have to evolve, Bernard? Why did he have to evolve? You failed this city!
So we just act like... So we just act like characters don't evolve in comics all the time?
Yeah.
So they don't evolve in TV shows? So it's just like the logic of that was...
Mind you, he was still overly serious and kind of dour even at the end when they killed them all. Like he was never Oliver Queen.
So you didn't want him to be serious in a universe-ending event? That's like if Tony Stark just said, "Oh, guys, you know what? I'm just going to sit this one out because I got stabbed in the chest last time." What sense does that make, Samir?
Listen,
he was too serious in a world-ending event.
They didn't have a Batman. They had to make Batman, even if they didn't have him. That's all. So there you go.
Hey man, I'm gonna say it again. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a happy holiday.
I don't know how that applies in this situation. The Arrowverse sucks.
But yet he watched Supergirl and The Flash and Black Lightning. You watched basically half of the Arrowverse, sir.
Hey, it still sucked.
Only thing you didn't watch was Legends of Tomorrow and Superman and Lois. So you pretty much watched 3/4 of it, really. Oh, and Arrow.
Okay, that means I can. That means
you also watch Batwoman. So yeah,
that means I have an educated opinion. It sucked.
A dumbass educated opinion.
Damn. Oh, speaking of that last story, because I looked up that Oren Uziel person, and I'm not even excited anymore.
Wow, what they do?
Escape Room Tournament of Champions, the 2021 Mortal Kombat, Cloverfield Paradox.
Okay, see,
Mortal Kombat Remake.
See. I was kind of with you with Escape Room Tournament of Champions because that was decent, but as soon as you said
that was not decent.
I mean, I like them. As soon as you said Mortal Kombat, I was out. But they're bad movies. They're bad movies, but they're still entertaining, Samir.
Yeah, but Bernard, Spider-Man Noir needs nuance. It needs gravity. You can't make it so bad it's good. Okay, then. So it's like
the only decent thing that they have is Sonic.
Oh. Here's the issue with movies like Escape Room and people who like them. That movie wasn't intentionally. Go ahead and insult me. I'm not insulting you. I'm critiquing critiquing
like me and the movie. Because you just said the movie. No,
why you didn't wow. Narcissistic much. I didn't say every look. Chill. All right, it's not just this. Is about
Ryan.
You. All right.
No, Samir, time out. Ryan, can you please repeat to him what he just said?
Don't put me in.
Can you please repeat to him what he just said?
You did say, and the people that like them.
Yeah, but I didn't say Bernard Ree. I said people. He ain't the only people there. All right, there's a lot of other people out there that like this
bitch. I'm the only people on the pod who liked it.
Yeah, but
so in this case, I'm the people.
Like them.
The point is, this movie isn't intentionally. It's not intentionally hilarious. This movie is funny in all the wrong ways. Like,
who said this movie was funny? Ain't nothing humorous about this movie. People getting killed with acid. People getting frozen to death. It's like, where's the you ain't even watched the movie. How you gonna say there's humor in it?
Yeah, I was kind of done.
Prove to me you didn't watch a movie. Oh yeah, there was some humor in there. You know, when that one guy, he fell in the ice pit and he got frozen.
In that case, then why do you like the movie at all?
I like the character development.
Is there character development?
Yes.
In which one? Because
the one girl who was afraid to get on the plane. No, Taylor Russell. Remember, she was afraid to get on the plane, and then she was like, she.
It was.
But what?
Could have done so much better with that line. That.
But yeah, she had. But basically, all their escape rooms were more or less catered to something that happened to them in real life events.
Exactly.
So one of hers was her and her mother got in a plane crash. Her mother died in front of her, and the escape room eventually gave her the confidence to get on a plane because she and the one other guy who survived, I can't remember what his trigger was, decided to go to New York and find this company and expose them to the world.
The dude in the fireplace, right?
Yeah, I can't remember what his was it fire? No, because Deborah Ann Woles was fire.
I forgot what his was, but it was like when the
I can't remember.
It was what they started the movie off with, which I hated so much.
So the lead actress Taylor Russell.
Taylor Russell.
If you want to see her in a good movie, go watch her in Bones and All. Bones and All is such a good movie.
I'm not trying to watch a dramatic piece, dude.
Give
me something in the same genre. Give me something in the same genre.
It's a drama horror.
Because you can't. It's a what?
It's a drama horror thriller.
Okay, all right.
It's a romance sprinkled in.
See, there you go. Ain't no romance in whatchamacallit, Escape Room. But I think we pretty much covered all the stories except for the Mortal Kombat 1 story expansion being confirmed, and I'll get that game in 3 years because y'all ain't fucking me over again with a complete edition, then releasing some more shit. Fuck you, NetherRealm.
Man.
Angry.
Rightfully so.
Hey.
No, rightfully so.
Stand on brand.
Just buy the season pass.
Ew.
Samir, I bought the complete edition. And why? So they can release another season pass?
Ew.
Yeah, it's multiple season passes.
Fuck out of here. Once again, bro, you act like I'm rich. Shut up, Ryan. I already knew what you was going to say. But no, dude, no. That's physical. That's a difference. I didn't buy nothing digital at the damn convention. You just expect me to shell out freaking $70 for DLC. No. I'd rather wait a year and a half for the complete edition. And if there isn't a complete edition, then I ain't buying it. Oh, we got any more topics? Or you want to get into the review of these two Doctor Who specials?
We can get into the review of the Doctor Who specials unless Ryan has something to add.
I mean, I really have nothing to add outside of fuck Dead by Daylight. And for that Frank Stone shit.
Oh, because of the game?
Yes. And they don't even, like, every time they drop an update, it's broken. Like now, with the Chucky update.
Oh, Chucky's broken?
No. The matchmaking is broken. So PS4 players can't link with PS5 players. Unless you jump through hoops to do it. And it's like, yeah, Chucky's cool and all, and the gameplay for Chucky is cool and all, but we still can't play with our friends. And it's always breaking.
So there's a Game Awards sale going on Steam. A lot of the games that were featured in the Game Awards are discounted.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's usually what they do.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't talk about that new game from Atlas. Do you like Atlas RPGs, Brian? Oh, slipping.
You on your own. What was it?
Shoot, I forgot what it was called, but it was something out of pocket that they don't normally do, and it looks so good. It was
Really
so.
Samir.
Was that?
I said this.
I forgot the title. It was. I forgot. I can look it up if you want.
I mean, you brought it up. I figured you would have it. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Ain't nothing small over here. Hang on.
Bruh.
I literally said Smalls. I was quoting.
I know what you're quoting.
So you just had to be you and just do what you do.
Be me? What you referring to? What? I'm a joy.
Stop sending porn to the group chat.
What does that mean?
We woo.
Actually,
you?
I mean, so Bernard. Here's the thing. Bernard censored himself. He has this habit of getting offended and like be the only one in there raising issue. Now, there's a bunch of other adult men in this group chat, okay? And I sent a very nicely endowed lady from Twitter onto the group chat,
Okay.
right? For everyone to enjoy. He was the only one that had a problem.
No. Arsenio as well. And
No.
You are the main reason Arsenio mutes the damn group chat.
I'm not the reason I just recently did that, okay? If he muted it, he muted it because we always in there having arguments, okay? That's what happened. All right, not because of me.
Guess who's responsible for those arguments?
I have discussions. I don't run from confrontation, Bernard. All right, I
don't run from confrontation.
Yeah, you did.
I just rather walk.
Yeah, you did. So Ryan. So here's the thing. So this individual wanted to allude to me having a porn addiction. I said, well, based on statistics, I don't have one because of X, Y, Z reason. And he countered with, you can't get out of this with science, Samir. Like, what does that mean? Like, with facts and data, I can't win an argument? Is that what you're referring to, bro? I just quoted you on that, sir. You said, look, you can sit here and hop behind science, Samir, but I'm like, what does that mean, Bernard? And then he got mad and left the group chat. Like, I'm gonna mute it. Like, what is that? That's how you win arguments? What does that mean? Just saying.
How did I get here?
And you're friends with this guy who's friends with me, and now you're friends with me, so you're in it now.
You got a problem, bro, dude.
According to statistics, I don't, actually. I don't exhibit any of the symptoms of that addiction. So, what do you mean?
Bro, you be making beef stroganoff. You know what? I'm going to shut up. Because I don't want to edit more than I got to edit.
Hell.
We have an M-rated PR podcast. You don't got to edit nothing, sir.
Okay, so I'm doing this for your benefit because I'm pretty sure your sisters listen to the podcast because you've had me edit shit.
They don't. It's too long. They will not be at the 2-hour mark for our podcast. They will listen to like the first 10 minutes and be out. I'm a grown ass man. I scared my mom.
But yet, in episode 50, he was like, "Yo, edit at that time." Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so
let's go to Doctor Who.
Yes, let's go to Doctor Who before we push Samir's proclivities out there for the world to know. Man.
I mean, I'm not really ashamed of my kinks and preferences, so it's whatever. If you want to talk about it in a intelligent space, we can. There's plenty of podcasts that do it.
I mean, this ain't that podcast.
It can be.
No, it can't. We have our topics and our aesthetic, and beef stroganoff is not one of them. All right,
beef stroganoff.
Man gravy. Are you happy?
I don't know. I don't understand the reference. I mean, I've heard roast beef before. Are you referring to roast beef?
No. Shut up. Okay, we're done. We are done with this. Let's get into the Star Beast.
All
right, guys. So, spoiler alerts for these 2 recent specials from Doctor Who that are now on Disney Plus. You can watch them, and if you're lost, you can always DM us on Instagram, and I will do my best to give you a recap. Because Samir was like, "Oh, all I could do was watch a recap on YouTube, and I would know everything." But once again, Samir, I also told you I didn't know what all was going to be covered, so I said better safe than sorry.
Okay, that's why you watching like 3-4 shows in 2024, and I don't want to hear no complaining.
Like I said, dubs, I'm in. Subs, nah. I'm already watching Godzilla -1 for you. I'm doing this for you. All right.
Are you sad about that movie, Ryan? Godzilla -1? You're not gonna see it? Go see it. It's one of the best movies of the year. And you don't have to go. You don't have to go in with any pre-existing knowledge of Godzilla. Go see it.
Oh,
it's really good.
It wasn't even the fact that it's just I'm not a movie person, but I mean, I guess.
If there's a movie near you that's watching, go take you and the hubby, maybe the kids, well not the kids, but you and the hubby can make a date night.
Right. She just said she's not a movie person. You still saying go see the movie.
She can, and dang, I can try to share art with her. She's a grown woman. Stop jumping and try to defend her. She can't tell herself, all right? She can say no.
She was saying no by gently saying, I'm not a movie person. But
that's I don't know what that means. I don't. That's not a no. I think I think no is like vocabulary.
Out of the way, babe, buy these tickets now. Like I was with Woman King, which was the last movie I saw in theaters, by the way.
Oh,
god damn, Ryan, that was like a year ago.
That was more than a year ago, I think.
Yeah,
was that? I feel like the movie came out last year.
My attention span is mad short.
Yeah, that movie came out last year.
Even because I'm a huge Beyonce fan, and I want to see the Renaissance film, I don't want to go to theaters to see it.
Oh, yeah, let me say something about that real quick. Niggas, act like you've been somewhere, okay? We get it. Y'all love Beyonce. Y'all don't got to sing every single song. You're still in the movie theater. Act like you got some goddamn sense.
Well,
why are you so angry?
Here's my response to that.
Have you not seen people there?
Yeah.
People are acting like they're actually at the concert. It's like, yo, some people are just there to watch.
Okay, but listen. That's not just the Beyonce thing. It's the same thing happened with the Taylor Swift movie.
Okay, them too. Swifties. Act like you got some goddamn sense and stop getting in arguments with me on Facebook. Fuck you and your family.
So you want to know my rebuttal to that, B? You won't break my soul.
Also, you said you weren't going, so.
Also, I got a beef with Beyonce, so I don't really respect her no more. She did not pull her movie from Israel.
It's amazing how a few months ago you said don't say nothing to get on the Beehive case, but you just blurted that shit out.
Sometimes you got to stand up for what's right. All right, I don't take party with genocide. All right, Beyonce apparently does.
I'm just saying when they come after you on Twitter, that's your ass.
And the Angry Blerds stands with Palestine. That's all we gonna say.
No. Your Twitter handle is in the description of every single episode. So when I said they come for you, that's on you. So let's get into the Star Beast.
I'll take the Angry Blerds down with me.
Well, damn.
Bitch, I will go solo in this bitch.
Well, damn.
You will be on your own. So the Star Beast, written by Russell T. Davis and directed by Rachel Talani, stars David Tennant, who we all know as Barty Crouch from the Harry Potter films, as the 14th Doctor.
He's done more than that.
I said that we all know. What the hell is it? Okay, fine. You want to do this shit. What the fuck is the name of his character in Fright Night? Don't look it up. What is it? What is it?
What are you getting at, man?
Name something else David Tennant was in and name the character.
I mean, besides Good Omens?
Yeah. What's his character's name in Good Omens?
What, Crowley?
Okay, well, there you go. Shit, you got one. Congratulations.
I mean, I'm like, he's done more than that.
And a majority of the world knows him as either the Doctor or Barty Crouch Jr. That's why I said Barty Crouch.
Scrooge McDuck.
You didn't even finish DuckTales.
I still know him as Scrooge McDuck. Like, I mean, damn.
Because I told you. Because I told you.
Your point?
You wouldn't have known if it wasn't for me. Stop doing that. I hate when you do that shit. All right. So, Samir, what are your thoughts and feelings on this episode? Because I'm a sucker for Donna.
Okay.
Donna You know why I like Donna so much? Donna reminds me of Ryean. Ryean ain't got no damn filter.
You're right.
Okay, so I wasn't okay. Again, I'm not that invested in Donna Noble's story overall. She's an okay character. I'm glad that she's back. I guess I'm very much excited about the improvements that this series has made to the representation of the Sonic Screwdriver. The fact that it actually has physical and visual representation of his abilities is so much better.
Love that now.
I'm glad that we're here now.
You know why? We got Disney money. We got Disney money.
Great. I'm glad. I hope that one of the things that's holding this show back is a higher budget now, because the special effects were more or less on point. I was like, okay, this looks pretty good. And the fact that he had actual abilities, I'm like, yes, now you seem like someone for space. Okay, you're not pointing a random prop at a thing that opens up. I'm like, I don't know.
So it's not
that kind of pulls me out of the action. It's not Mighty Morphin quality anymore.
Why are you shitting on Mighty Morphin?
I'm not shitting on Mighty Morphin.
Like it had no budget. It had no budget, Bernard.
Mighty Morphin. But anything outside of the Mighty Morphin era of the year, where production was, normal for that time frame, anything outside of that with Mighty Morphin quality is not okay.
Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, a lot of the episodes, I don't know, I didn't watch Capaldi's run. How did special effects look on Capaldi's run?
I told you, once we got into like the 2010s, budget was a lot better. That's why even with David Tennant's specials, the CG was slowly getting better. I mean, Ryan, we rewatched a show that aired in 2005. Can you name a show in 2005 that had good CG? Because like I'm going back and rewatching Smallville, and that don't look good on a lot of the stuff.
Okay, I thought the blood physics in True Blood were pretty good,
but the
fangs look stupid. The fangs look pretty stupid though.
But that was practical. That wasn't generate. That wasn't CG.
Well, I'm trying to think of a show I watched in 2010.
Some CG moments in it that weren't.
Yeah, but he specifically said the blood.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, the
first season.
Too, though. The fairy shit was.
The first.
But that was like season 3 or 4.
Season. No, they did fairy shit in last season too.
Yeah. All right. What about Defiance on Sci-Fi? That has some pretty good special effects. I remember it having those.
No, you're looking at that through nostalgic glasses. I can honestly say as someone who watched Sci-Fi when it was in its renaissance with Being Human, Defiance, and all that, CG never looked good. See, Sci-Fi is like some of the cheapest CG on the planet. Like to this day, it looks like it still belongs like a decade ago. It's like they're always like 5 to 6 years behind on CG. Like if you went and looked at a clip of Defiance on YouTube right now, you're like, damn. But so yeah, I mean, I love the new Sonic. I want one because I only have Jody's. And
question: so that Sonic shoe that we had, whose was that? Was that his or was that Jody's?
No, that was his. He's got a new one. Jody's is like a weird, like it looks like who had a bent wand in Harry Potter? Like the end of it was bent. I can't remember.
Someone had a crook. Oh shit.
Yeah, I can't remember who, but her Sonic was basically like that.
Wasn't it Bellatrix that had a bit? Hang on a second.
I felt like Bellatrix's was like more of like two different types of wood spiraling.
Yeah, I think so. It was like a crooked.
Dude, just look up the 13th Doctor's wand. I mean, not wand. Sonic. Quit looking up wands. Just look at the 13th Doctor's wand because that makes Sonic screwdriver.
Oh yeah, so hers is like a dueling wand that has like a crook to it. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so
and you still looked up the wand instead of the Sonic.
I'm more curious about the wands.
But we ain't talking about Harry Potter, Mr. I Hate.
Also, to this day, god dang it, Bellatrix Lestrange played by Helena Bonham Carter. That's a great cast. God, she's so fun.
The lady's a vampire, bro. But yeah, so Doctor lands in Camden, and the first person he bumps into is Donna. What?
It was Umbridge.
What happened?
Umbridge.
Oh, yeah. So it was kind of straight, then it like bends down at the hilt, but not the hilt, the end of it. So he bumps into Donna, meets Donna's daughter Rose, and then bumps into Donna's husband, Sean Temple. And we once again get the joke about Donna not changing her name to Donna Temple or Donna Noble Temple because
why she got changed her name?
That's usually what people do when they get married. Samir, Ryean changed her name.
It's 2023. You don't have to change your name. You keep it.
The special where she got married aired 15 years ago.
She's progressive. She's Donna Noble.
She only did it because Noble Temple sounds like an old ruin. That's why. It wasn't because she was being progressive. She was just like, if I hyphenate my name, it sounds stupid.
It might have.
All right. So we actually find out that, alien crash caused the meet. And once again, Donna misses everything because she was busy stacking boxes to fit perpendicular as opposed to being all jigsaw like when you're about to lose in Tetris. And Rose encounters the meat. Actually, that was actually a ballerina in that suit. So that was an actual suit. The eyes were the only thing that were digital.
But the meat,
yeah.
They stuck a professional dancer into that suit and crammed him in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and and I actually wanted a meat plush until you found that this thing was basically a Mogwai turned into a gremlin on 10,000. Like when they got to the parking lot and the eyes went from all big and happy to like small pupil dilated and like sharp teeth coming out, and she pulled out the meat pulled out the little gun, and the Meep is actually voiced by Miriam Margolyes, who played Professor Sprout in the Harry Potter movies.
Oh.
Yeah. And the Meep decides to, take everybody hostage, and the Meep's going to eat Donna, Rose, Sean, Sylvia, and the Doctor. But the Doctor activates the Dr. Donna, and Donna only has 55 seconds to live. They destroy the ship, and you find out that some of the Metacrisis energy that Donna absorbed in the original series passed down to Rose, and that's why she didn't die. So this episode, in my opinion, it was good basically up until they decided to just shit on the Doctor for being a man.
Why? You feeling vulnerable, Bernard?
No, I just felt like because you literally praised the Doctor in like 2 minutes prior. But then it was like, only a male presented Time Lord wouldn't know how to let it go.
So I feel that the previous regeneration, Jodie Whittaker's, would have figured this out. And I think she didn't get a fair shake. So I like that they gave her a little heads up and said she would probably be better for this job than he would have been.
That makes no sense because they didn't know that the Doctor was a woman before. The only person who knew that was the lady from Unit in a wheelchair.
She got all her memories back.
Samir, there's a difference between getting your memories back and getting memories of shit that happened 15 years after I last saw you. She don't know nothing about that.
We're gonna jump ahead to the next episode. She did see all of those years.
No. That's how I know you weren't paying attention. That was the thing that took the shape of Donna. Because he asked her when they got back in the TARDIS, and he said
her normal human brain was like, it's like looking into a furnace. Her Time Lord brain would have seen it all.
Yeah, guess what? She don't remember that.
She don't, but she did at that moment though. And that's why she shat on all. And that's why she shat on all men, and you got all vulnerable about it. There you go. So,
once again, we don't know that for a fact.
I'm going to infer it.
You can infer all you want, but you ain't Russell T Davies. You ain't write the episode.
Maybe he did. Maybe he'll come out and tweet about it.
He actually has been tweeting about it, and he hasn't said anything about that particular moment.
Did he say anything about casting Donna's daughter? Because there was some outcry. Well, it was some minimal outcry about it. like 7.6 million people tuned in, and like I forget what news outlet said it. I think was it the BBC News. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It couldn't have been BBC because when I originally brought up Yasmin Finney being cast as Rose, I got that article from the BBC. So what you think they just decided to pull back and be like, oh, Doctor Who adds a trans character to these specials?
No, they basically, the article was like, hey, this many people had complaints about it.
Oh, okay. I mean, people.
That's what I mean.
Complaining about something, bro. People were complaining about Captain Jack. It's like people always finding something to complain about with Doctor Who. Like if it's not based off the story, I don't even care. But yeah, so we got to look at the brand new TARDIS, man. That thing was like all white, everything. I love it.
Thank God that TARDIS was looking whack through like most of the damn franchise.
You do know it changes each Doctor, right?
So, and it always looks like trash.
You didn't even see how you watched two Doctors. You watched two Doctors, my dude.
Yeah, I watched more than that, but yeah.
I'm not talking about the old Doctors, and we ain't talking about the black and white episodes. I'm talking about modern Doctor Who. You didn't see Smith's TARDIS, and you didn't see Capaldi's or Jodie's.
Was Smith's TARDIS better?
Yes, it was. And he got two different designs. Why?
All that white in there. I'm clumsy. I'll drop something.
Oh, see, she's Donna, my dude, because Donna, he had a coffee machine like built in the center of the TARDIS, and Donna was talking about why she got fired from her last job because she spilled coffee on the computer, and they just having a conversation, and she spilled coffee on the console of the TARDIS.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny.
Well, damn.
So, Ryean is Donna Noble.
Well, damn.
Ryean is Donna Noble. So that leads us into our you joined the perfect episode. Oh, come on. All right, so Wild Blue Yonder. We get a slight recap of what happened, and now we briefly bump into Isaac Newton, who just, came up with the theory of gravity. And Donna, see, this is something Ryan would do if she traveled back in time. Be in a tree, making a gravity joke, and just fucked up all the history. Now gravity is known as mavity. Because Isaac Newton couldn't really hear what the word
Fight
was.
Me right now. Okay. Fight me right now.
Yes. It was okay. Also the website that ran the article was Deadline.com.
Oh, Deadline, yeah. All right. So the TARDIS is broken. We end up at the very edge of the universe where there are no stars whatsoever. So the Doctor has to, and this is something that's very new. So the Doctor uses the sonic to activate the repair system on the TARDIS. And apparently he had the hazard avoidance detection system, aka the HADS, turned off for who knows how many years. And since the TARDIS had the factory reset, it turned back on and just basically dipped out. And so, I honestly say the CG on this episode was amazing. Like, yes, you could still kind of tell it was CG, but like that big white room where everything is changed. I mean, some scenes were perfect to the point where you couldn't tell. But like when they're running down the hallway, you could tell like they were on a treadmill or something like that.
Yes.
But I'm talking like when they first walked in the hallway and they were actually walking down the hall, they actually built like a very long walkway for them. So that scene wasn't on a treadmill. Oh, sorry, Grogu. Get off me.
The dynamic's strange.
Yeah. And so we end up meeting the Not Things, which take their shape. And watching this on my first watch, because I've watched this like 5 times already, I did not realize like they were they never like actually reconnected. I thought it was like a back and forth type situation. So I didn't catch it until like my second watch after they showed Donna and the not doctor, and Donna said it's cold in here. And then they showed the doctor and his not Donna, and the doctor said it's cold in here. It was because they were basically acclimating to look like Donna and the doctor, so they were actually changing like the temperature in the room. And I like that they made a shot at Venom. It's like, yo, where the fuck does all the extra mass come from?
Venom?
Yeah, they made a diss at Venom in the
Which
movie.
Venom?
I mean, Tom Hardy's Venom.
How's that a shot at Venom?
Because they were saying, how did he get so big? Where does all that extra mass come from?
The symbiote.
Something. That still makes no sense, bro. The symbiote's like only like 3 feet tall. 3 feet long. So that's never been explained. Like, how the hell does a symbiote like change, like get hulking big like that? So, Samir, what were your thoughts on this episode? Because, bro, when he left Donna, when he said, "Why is Mrs. Bean funny?" and Donna said, "It's the name of a vegetable given to a lady," and the other one said, "It just is," and he picked the wrong one. I'm like, bro, is Donna about to die?
Yeah, she was 99.9% Donna at that point. I felt, again, this was a very fun episode. It didn't require that much homework, but yes, it was a very fun episode. I did enjoy the inside of the new TARDIS. It looked very cool and futuristic. Yay.
Until Ryan spilled coffee on it. I mean, Donna.
Hey.
I would have liked to see the captain of the ship alive and wonder what the alien looked like, but seeing the horse humanoid thing was kind of cool.
I was getting Beta Ray Bill vibes, so they might, if we ever get to see that alien, it might look like a Beta Ray Bill, Cernobite, whatever. Cenobite's Hellraiser. I can't remember what Beta Ray Bill's race is called. They look like horses though, and
the males do anyway.
So they fix. Yeah, so they fixed the TARDIS. I mean, the heads. They got back on the TARDIS, and we got to see Wilf again. Every time Bernard Cribbins is on the screen, his conversations with the Doctor, they just hit me in the feels. And like him seeing the Doctor, especially after the Doctor sacrificed himself so Wilf could live, like I really started crying because unfortunately, this was all Bernard Cribbins got to film before he passed away. So they did actually dedicate this episode to him.
Oh, yeah.
And and Russell T. Davies did confirm that although he's not in this episode, he confirmed that he is safe. So he will be referenced in the giggle with everyone's favorite kid, Dr. Neil Patrick Harris, in the next episode. So, Samir, now that you're in Modern Who, how do you feel overall about these two specials?
I hope that the next Doctor isn't so shackled to Britain as a setting, and hopefully they get him to do other places. And I hope that he regenerates very soon. When do we get a new Doctor?
What? My dude, you don't ever remember nothing we talked about on this podcast. He is literally going to regenerate at the end of this special. Shooty Gotwa's first episode is the Christmas special.
Okay. All right, so the Christmas special is when we get in the third part of the special. Okay, great. And
No. The third special airs Saturday. Shooty Gotwa's Christmas special will be airing on Christmas.
Oh, so tomorrow.
So Tenet's last episode is tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Dang, he said he's ready for it. He's sick and tired of seeing David Tennant.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like the guy. He's fine. I'm just tired of that Doctor. Can we move on?
I mean, technically, he's a new Doctor, and you can see it in his personality.
Yes, he do.
Yes, he is. Like, this Doctor is a lot more caring. You saw how Donna was freaking out in Wild Blue Yonder. He, literally reassured her that he would get her home, like with the kissing of the hand and putting it on his heart and bringing it in to hug her, and him saying Sir Isaac Newton was hot, and then what else he said in the other episode? He was flirting with the lady from in the wheelchair. Yeah, y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah,
when him and Donna were walking down. No, when him and Donna were walking down the hallway, and Donna was like, "Sir Isaac Newton was hot." He's like, "Yes, he was." Is that who I am now?
Oh well, no, you know why? He says residuals from Jody. That's why.
No, the residuals are done. No,
it's not. He pulled up the thing, and he was like, "That's his mistress of department or whatever."
Samir,
and he's like,
Samir,
"Catch up."
That's the psychic paper.
Yeah. So how much? How much is left behind?
The personality is solidified.
Is it though? Yet already?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. Once you regenerate, your personality is pretty much solidified like that. So,
I feel like Jody could have did these specials. I don't know why they switched around so quick.
Simple, because showrunners. Once you switch showrunners, that's it. You don't stick around. That's why when Stephen Moffat became showrunner, Tennant didn't come back until the 50th special. So it's like, nah, get you out of there. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a wrap because we're at 2.5 hours. So guys, this is Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider.
And this is Samir, the King in Black.
And that was another episode of the Angry Blerds podcast.
Join us next time, same Blerd channel, same Blerd network.
Ryan, thank you once again for joining us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
And being the mediator between Samir's bullshit.
Look, all right, don't get mad because I was calling y'all on your nonsense.
I'm talking about the you okay, Bernard.
That was accurate. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah,
dude. Ryan, he got so mad so quick. It's like it was a comment. It was good morning, Bernard. Are you okay?
No, there was no good morning. Ryan, I'll screenshot the text to you right now. You literally tell me what it says verbatim.
Go ahead, screenshot it. Because you're the only one aggressive in that group chat. All right? It's like I'm just saying. if I end the villain, you doing a piss poor job of showing everyone that because you were just so aggressive. Just came out the gate swinging. Like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to check on you. Like, what's the deal?
I said, grow up. That's a rather aggressive response.
It was aggressive, but came out of nowhere.
Man be trying to act like he don't be doing nothing. Like, oh, I'm the victim.
I didn't say that. I was just saying, like, he came out of nowhere with it.
Why he coming at me? I don't know what I did.
I mean, I sometimes I don't know what I be doing. It's like, yo, so aggressive.
It's like, why are you the way you are? What no good morning. Ryan, does it say good morning in any of those three? All right.
We never say good morning in that group chat, though. No one says it.
No, we don't. We don't.
It's straight up.
So don't come with that. But look at his response. It's like, it's so aggressive.
I said grow up. I could have said shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
He did say grow up.
You might as well have. You might as well have.
He was like, just checking on you, buddy. No, you're being bad. Man, I need how TikTok has the little reading text to speech thing. I literally do this TikTok with like the dramatic music and everything.
And the temple run behind it. Get the temple run.
Y'all are funny. I love it here.
I quit. But Ryan, can you please tell people where to follow you and find you?
Yes. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/RyanJ. You can also follow me on Instagram, Ryan J the Gamer, TikTok, Ryan J the Gamer, and the Burner account because I need those now, Ryan J the Burner. And you can follow me on Facebook at Ryan J and YouTube at Ryan J. So I was prepared this time.
Yeah. And all these will be in the description below. So y'all, we'll see you next week. And we got one more, well, really two more Doctor Who specials until, the new season starts. So Everybody, tell the audience bye. Samir, say bye. Don't just do
Live long
Star
and
Trek.
prosper.
Thank you. No, because he'll just do it. It's like, bro, this is also audio. Like, they can't hear what you just did.